Israelites out here on another Saturday. Prophesy the downfall of America, uprising of people. TikTok people, Latinos, Native Americans. We got here for the elect.
Right?
First brothers like RAWCHAA
YAHAWASHI
All praise to YAHAWASHI. This was the apostles. Elvis Ray Millstone. The word. Yeah, he's going to get right into it, man. We'll talk about, continuation of what we discussed last week. About salvation, heaven. Misconception that everybody can say, salvation is only of the Jews. Salvation is only of the Israelites. Maybe the elect first place. They're the ones that are going to be delivered. Right? Get that in John 4:2.
I got a precept, Mike. It's Matthew 24 and 30. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn. And they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory.
And that's how the Lord's coming back, with power and great glory, those chariots.
That's right.
So actually going to come, it's not going to beat us as a man, The elect is going to beat the Lord in the air, in the chariot, in that big chariot. Power and great glory.
That's right. And he should
be able to lock him up.
And you ain't going to be able to apprehend him. You ain't going to be able to do nothing.
You're going to try and fight against him. It's not going to build this thing. It's going to smoke, and death. You're trying to send your air force up there to fight the outside.
Right. And here's the point. He shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other.
He's going to gather his elect. Elect is made up of Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Right.
The races, the nations, you're not a part of that.
Right.
You have nothing to do with that. The men that are out here pushing this word, the men that were predestinated in the beginning of time.
That's right.
The ones helping Yahushua create this earth, this planet. They're the ones that are going to be delivered and saved.
All right, that's a significant point because the scriptures tell us that the election are repented, but the rest were blinded. The rest is not talking about the rest of the inhabitants of the earth. The rest are the rest of the nation of Israel, the ones that were blinded. So you have an election within this nation that is going to be saved, man. It's chosen. So those are the ones that the Lord's coming for, not the whole world. He's coming to destroy this world, man.
So you always got to keep your mind focused. Right. It's a reward. You probably make it all the way up to the very end, But that elect is going to deliver. Deliver from what? The nuclear destruction.
Right.
Even though our people also have been scattered into all the other nations, we have our people in the other nations that very well may look exactly like the other nations, but their heritage, their father's seed line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
But when they get beamed up, they're going to change to their natural look.
Right.
They're no longer going to look like a heathen.
Right.
That's a good point. That's a major stumbling block to people that are in this truth. They can't see the spiritual side of it. They can see the outside. We see a guy that may look like an Asian, so-called Asian, so-called white man, whatever. They're not really the spirit. It's not about the spirit.
Jeremiah 3:23, truly in vain is salvation hoped for from the hills and from the multitude of mountains. That represents the other governments, the other nations, all right? Truly in the Lord, YAHAWASHI, our power, is the salvation of Israel.
Read that from the top again.
It said, Jeremiah 3:23, truly in vain is salvation hoped for from the hills and from the multitude of mountains.
Yeah, that's truly salvation is hoped for. You got to hope for this. That's our hope. Yahushua is our only hope in this thing. That's why you got to continue to wear that helmet of salvation. Continue to be in this truth. Continue to, be in this word, man. Because that's our only hope out here. We have the hope that Esau's New World Order, having to take a chip to survive, that's your hope. This AI, this digital age, man. Is that your hope?
Yeah, fame and fortune.
But it says, truly in vain is salvation hoped for from the hills and from the multitude of mountains. You other nations, if you hoping for salvation, it's in vain. You're not going to get salvation. This is your salvation right now. The times that you have ruled over us in the past, that was your salvation. That was your heavens back then. Okay, this is the last time any nation is going to rule over the people of the Lord.
That's right.
Okay.
Hey, our people always look for salvation when they're in the land of Israel, either Egypt or from the Syrians or from any other government except for YAHAWAH YAHAWASHI.
YAHAWASHI is coming to put an end to that, man. You're going to be that stone to crush that statue.
Right.
That's right. And that statue is made up of what? The different empires that will rule the earth, which were all these empires. Now we're in the last end of it. Rome 2.0. You see? So there's no way the Lord coming to save the heathen. No way.
Right.
I got to read something. This is Psalms 119 and 155. Salvation is far from the wicked, for they seek not thy statutes. Okay, now we know we have wicked of our people, okay, which are not going to be delivered, but it's mainly speaking of you Edomites and the rest of you nations, man. Okay, but mainly you Edomites, because you painted yourself as the Heavenly Father and His Son. You call yourself a Jew, okay? But salvation is far from you, man.
Far.
Okay?
And they're far from being Jews.
Yeah.
Okay? I got one. Psalms 53 and 6. Oh, that the salvation of Israel were come out of Zion. When the Most High bringeth back the captivity of His people, Jacob shall rejoice and Israel shall be glad.
Hey, bro, and their scholars, Esau scholars, they know that this is prophetic. They know a lot of these prophecies that happen from the past are prophetic only for Israel.
Oh, they know that because in order for them to even call themselves Jews, they have to know who the real Jews were. Okay, in order to tell a lie, you have to know the truth. You have to know what you're speaking against. And they know that they're speaking against the scriptures, right? They know they're speaking against the scriptures, so everything in the scripture that is right, they make things to go opposite. Okay? All the laws in the scriptures, you can find a law in the scriptures, Esau got a law to go against it. Okay?
John chapter 4, verse 22. Ye worship, you know not what. We know what we worship.
Alright, that's the woman, that was the woman, she was saying our forefathers worshiped at this mountain.
Yeah.
She was basically claiming that she was an Israelite. I was like, nah, she wasn't. If I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, but that's like people, all these Christians, recruiting themselves to the Lord.
Right.
So it's different.
Can you read that out? The whole
Yeah.
just to, I don't want to misspeak,
John 4:14. John 4:13, it says, YAHAWASHI answered and said unto him, whosoever drinketh of this water shall thirst again. But whosoever drinketh of the water that I shall give him shall never thirst. But the water that I shall give him shall be in him a well of water springing up into everlasting life.
you gotta go up, Bob. You gotta start at the top.
John 4:1. When therefore the Lord knew how the Pharisees had heard that YAHAWASHI made and baptized more disciples than John, though YAHAWASHI himself was baptized not, but his disciples, he left Judea and departed again to Galilee, and he must needs go to Samaria. Then cometh he to a city of Samaria, which is called Sychar, near the parcel of ground that Jacob gave to his son Joseph. Now Jacob's well was there. YAHAWASHI therefore being weary with his journey, sat thus on the well, and it was about 6 hours. There cometh a woman of Samaria to draw water. YAHAWASHI saith unto her, give me to drink. For his disciples were gone away unto the city to buy meat.
Hey, don't be simple just because she's from Samaria. Because you know a lot of Ephraim was in that area. Doesn't mean she's a Jake. She's a heathen.
Then said the woman of Samaria unto him, How is it that thou, being a Jew, askest drink of me, which am a woman of Samaria?
That's it right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She already separated herself from him. But she gonna contradict herself.
For the Jews have no dealing with the Samaritans. YAHAWASHI answered and said unto her, If thou knewest the gift of YAHAWAH, and who it is that saith to thee, Give me to drink, thou wouldest have asked of him, and he would have given thee living water. The woman said unto him, Sir, thou hast nothing to draw with, and the well is deep. Whence then hast thou that living water? Art thou greater than our father Jacob, which gave us the well, and drank thereof himself, and his children, and his cattle? YAHAWASHI answered and said unto her, Whosoever drinketh of this water shall thirst again. But whosoever drinketh of the water that I shall give him shall never thirst. But the water that I shall give him shall be in him a well of water springing up into everlasting life. The woman said unto him, Sir, give me this water, that I thirst not, neither come hither to draw. YAHAWASHI said unto her, Go call thy husband, and come hither. The woman answered and said, I have no husband. YAHAWASHI said unto her, Thou hast well said, I have no husband. For thou hast had 5 husbands, and he whom thou hast is not thy husband. In that saidest thou truly.
And in that day we're going to have, Lord willing, that spiritual discernment, like YAHAWASHI, be able to tell what spirit someone is coming in. YAHAWASHI pretty much told her how many bodies she really got, She's a harlot. She a harlot.
Now, why did YAHAWASHI tell her to go get a husband? Because her husband was most likely Israel. Okay, didn't say it, but
Hey, but it shows you also, hey bro, these heathens, they really want to worship our power, but they can't. They're not getting it. This is the Israelites, man.
you guys know the whole issue. So the king, how he had that one Assyrian king, Shalmaneser, he brought in a lot of Cushites, Ethiopians, he brought a lot of Edom as well, he brought a lot of other nations into our land. He took away the wilderness. Alright, when you go into the history.
Yep.
And these people, throughout the generations, their parents were telling them the Lord's laws, but they thought that they were actually God's chosen people. Okay? That's why we had a few Cushites come up here. Thinking that this is their part of it.
Man, everybody wants to be Israelites. And you have the opportunity to serve YAHAWASHI and you reject it, man. This shit is crazy.
Did she say our forefather Jacob?
Yeah. She said Abraham.
But then she started off with, why are you asking me? I'm a Samaritan. The Jews have no dealings with Samaritan. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was the point. You can jump to, was it 21, 22?
John 4:22. Ye worship, you know not what. Ye worship, you know not what.
You see, the Lord already told her, you don't know what the hell's going on. Jump up a verse before that.
I'll just start from all the thought. The woman said unto him, Sir, I perceive that thou art a prophet. Our father worshipped in this mountain, and ye say that in Jerusalem is this place where men ought to worship.
Right, because he told her how, like the brother said, how many men she laid down with. No one knew that. You know what I'm saying?
That's like, imagine you go up to run a bride, she's been with 60 men.
That's similar to when the Lord, when they accused the woman of adultery.
Yeah.
And then the Lord was writing on the ground, and then from the eldest to the youngest, they started leaving. It's similar to that.
Yeah.
It's more, through what's the word? Extrapolation. He's writing down their transgressions. So it's similar to that. Like that, how you know that? You know, I perceive that you're a prophet. You know? So she knew that he wasn't just a regular man.
It says, Yahushua said unto her, Woman, believe me, the hour cometh when ye shall neither in this mountain nor yet at Jerusalem worship the Father.
Why? Because 70 AD, you know, the land was going to be overtaken, and no one could actually go worship at the temple.
Abomination of desolation. Verse 22. Ye worship, ye know not what. We know what we worship, and salvation is of the Jews.
That's like everybody claim they know God. You got all these Allah, all that shit, and they don't know YAHAWASHI. They swear they're worshiping the Heavenly Father. You know, you got all these Christians, they swear they're giving diligence to the Lord, but they don't know that they're worshiping Satan, Caesar Borgia. You know, we know what we worship. When we read these scriptures, like Paul said, Peter said, we have a sure word of prophecy. Right? We're confident in what we teach and what we have been taught. You know?
And that's something that Paul will consistently say to the churches. Like, look, remember what you was taught. Stick to the doctrines. You know, remember who taught you. You know, you can easily be swayed. It's like a child being very impressionable. You know, you gotta keep that child away from people. You can't, you know, because you don't want the wrong influence to misguide someone. So Paul, being over these churches, he didn't want them to be misguided. You know, stick to YAHAWASHI, stick to what I taught you, man. Just like the apostles, man, we gotta stick to the doctrine. This is what's gonna get us out of here, man. Believing wholeheartedly in what we've been taught, man. Okay?
You got dudes from other camps talking about, we don't hate Edomites.
Yeah.
It's not. Like,
Yeah, you don't hate Edomites, but we do.
We do.
The Heavenly Father and the Son does.
King
How the
David
fuck
said,
we not gonna hate them? You know? Yeah, hate them. Do not hate them, oh Lord, that hate thee.
Right.
I hate them with a perfect hate.
Right.
You know? YAHAWASHI, I mean, the scriptures say to hate the good, I mean, to love the good and hate the evil, man. You telling me the so-called white man is not evil? He's the epitome of evil. You know?
That's what they push in these Christian churches. This is the most your image of the brothers going into. Worship not. These Christians don't know exactly what they're worshiping. They're worshiping Serapis Christos. This is the true image of YAHAWASHI. That's how we know that you need to know the truth of the Bible. This is a perfect depiction of what the Bible talks about. Book of Revelation and the book of Daniel.
Right, bro.
So they know a lie and they're pushing that lie. So you worship God, not what? It says, worship God. If you know what we worship, salvation. We know what we worship.
That's right, bro.
Lord willing, the Most High gave us a spirit and in truth.
Well, we have an unction to know all things.
Function in all things, man. It says salvation is of the Jews, man. So love people keep their business, man.
That's right.
Unless you're Israelite born.
That's why when we was building the temple, these other nations, they got mad that they couldn't be involved in it. But guess what? We are the temple. We are the temple. Now it's not an actual, you know, a physical, you know.
Yeah, temple not built with hands, man.
Right, that's right.
Kingdom shall be built without observation. We've seen that now.
And that temple is the bloodline. Okay? You just can't convert, okay, to being an Israelite. Okay?
Right.
Huh?
Yeah, that's like the Samaritans start to convert into Jews confused. Like,
Yeah.
And that's why people always ask what religion is this.
Yeah.
Then they get the join, you know, it's the blood.
a lot of people don't know what religion is. It's a form of worship. They know what it is. They know what religion is. It's all about our nationality. Okay?
Just like it says in Galatians, not one seed, not the seeds, but the seed. Bloodline actually goes back to Isaac and Jacob.
Right, because Abraham had Ishmael.
Yeah.
But that's not the closest. He had to wait for Isaac. Then Isaac had 2 sons, you all know, Jacob and Esau. But the Esau was rejected. The scriptures plainly tell you that in the book of Hebrews, in the New Testament, man. So come on, man. The NLT, that verse, John 4:22 NLT, it says, "You Samaritans know very little about the one you worship, while we Jews know all about him. For salvation comes through the Jews," which we know they went off from that, but it said you know little about the one you worship, right? While we Jews know all about him, right?
Know the Lord is a man of war. Know the Most High is about to drop this into this place. Kill everybody.
It says for another judgment. Christians don't even believe the Lord is the judgment. You know?
They completely watered down everything.
God is good. Remember that. God is all good.
The Lord said he come not, but for the lost sheep in the house of Israel. He didn't come to anybody else. Okay, that's coming out of the Lord's mouth.
Matthew 10:5. Remember you had read it that day. It said, "Go not unto the Gentiles,
Right.
into the Samaritans, into ye not." Yep. Into ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep in the house of Israel.
Those are instructions.
Yep.
Lord said himself that he praised God for his growth, but even within the nation of Israel, there's only a select few out there.
Right.
But they're in the other 41.
So how the other nations going to get a part of it? Even if the house of Israel, all of the house of Israel not going to make it.
Right. When the Lord grew up, they didn't believe. They didn't believe that he was the Messiah. So he stopped doing miracles there, right? So you have Jakes that don't believe. You have Yahushua had 4 brothers, 2 of them didn't believe. Okay? So you have Israelites that don't believe. You have Israelites that do believe. The ones that believe are going to be delivered, man.
Yeah, like when Paul went to the Israelite woman, not every Israelite is going to believe.
Yep.
There's only a certain amount that the Lord called, chose to believe on his word.
Like Timothy, right? His mother believed, his grandma believed. But his spouse more than likely was just random Jake.
Right.
Hellenized Jake.
Right.
Well, you know, but Timothy believed, his mother, his grandmother believed. You know, that's why he had to get circumcised. Right? Timothy had to get circumcised.
I got something.
Oh yeah?
Tobit chapter 13, verse 1. Then Tobit wrote a prayer of rejoicing and said, "Blessed be YAHAWASHI that liveth forever, and blessed be his kingdom. For he doth scourge and have mercy. He leadeth down to hell and bringeth up again. Neither is there any that can avoid his end. Confess him before the Gentiles, ye children of Israel, for he had scattered us among them. There declare his greatness and exalt him before all the living." For
That's throughout the whole scriptures. It's recorded that we were scattered, man.
yeah,
Throughout the whole scriptures, man.
amongst them.
Yeah, we were scattered, man.
Like when the southern king was carried off into in captivity to Babylon, even though a lot of us came back after the 7 years, he had Jake that stayed. You know, Jake that lived throughout the whole, there's no war at that time. It wasn't just Jake that lived all in Israel. That's why he had laws on how to treat strangers. When you read the book of Jeremiah, one of the things that the Lord had a problem with the heads of Jerusalem, the chief, elders, high priests, is how they treated the strangers.
That's right, Al. Even Paul had to check Peter a little bit. Like, you acting one way with them, but you acting one way with, you know? That was a big deal.
It says, verse 4, "There declare his greatness and exalt him before all the living, for he is our Lord, and he is the God of our Father forever. And he will scourge us for our iniquity, and he will have mercy again, and will gather us out of all nations among whom he has scattered us." But it says he is our God, he is our Lord.
Bro, he had Jake, he had a lot of Jake. Man, got a lot of southern people, and that's why I was northern. I was watching this video of what it's like. This YouTuber from Japan went around interviewing people that were half black and half Japanese, and you had a lot of mostly all of them. The ones that were half black and half Japanese. The father was an Israelite, and the mom was an Eminent. All right, and you can tell like they have that. Like the scripture says, Jeremiah 12. Israel's like a speckled bird, man. You could just look off their appearance, like, yeah, that's an Israelite.
Yeah,
you know, because they had that Ammonite, feature. They had the curly hair, they had the dark skin and all that.
You got the vibe, bro. You got the aura of a Jake.
Right.
And if they live amongst the heathen, they always try to act like Jake. Because they feel like they're not.
They gravitate towards Jake. Mainly Judah.
That's why you got a Chicano community in China. Like, what the hell? This is halfway around the world. And you got Moabite. They look like Moabites, but they're acting like someone from all the way across the rest of the country. Nah, man.
Same thing in Vietnam. You had this controller looking Vietnamese man. All tatted up just like a Ishmael. Alright. You just feel like Vietnamese. They're ridiculous. That's why, at the end of the day, that's why Esau wants everyone ships, because he knows that we're like the sin of the sea. Because his plan is to what? Try to exterminate us. You can't be exterminated. Okay? We're too great of a people to be exterminated. Alright? Those that you kill off, the ones that survive, you want to cheat, man. Because you know, having our people get that chip is going to separate them from the power.
The devil, bro. He's willing to take out everybody, so there'll be no Jakes left to inherit the kingdom.
Yeah, but we know he ain't gonna be able to do it. I got a precept. I'm sorry. I got a precept going back to what we were talking about. This is Acts 16:1. Then came he to Derbe and Lystra, and behold, a certain disciple was there named Timotheus, the son of a certain woman, which was a Jewess and believed, but his father was a Greek. Okay, does that mean his father was an Edomite? No. His father was, he was a Jake. You are who your father is. Obviously, if he's Paul dealing with him, he's an Israelite. Right? Now look, when you go into that word, Greek. Hellene, right? Hellene. Hellenist, right? It says, now Esau goes off, but we still gonna make a point. It says a Greek, either by nationality, whether a native of the mainland or Greek islands or colonies. Not correct. It says in a wider sense, the name embraces all nations, not Jews. Now that's where Esau goes off. Esau wants to confuse you. So you gotta know the blue letter goes off. You know, the apostles always told us that the blue letter goes off. But through the spirit of prophet YAHAWASHI, you could, if you have discernment, you can see where Esau goes off, you know, where he tried to trap you up at. So it says in a wider sense, the name embraces all nations, not Jews, that made the language, customs, and learnings of the Greeks their own. So Timothy's father was a Jake, an Israelite, that adopted Greek customs, man. We don't have the the Bible dictionary on.
Yeah, I think I got it.
Yeah, check up the word. Was it? I forget the word, man. But it says the primary reference is to a difference of religion and worship. So Helen, right? Now let's go. I'll have to look through it, bro. I kind of forgot. Do you have some up? I have some.
This is Amos 3, I'll start at 1. It says, hear this word that the Lord, YAHAWASHI, has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known, of all the families of the earth. Read that again. You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Hey bro, you ever see them love songs? Like Jake made a love song about his woman, and he's singing about her only.
Yeah.
But then every woman that listens to that song thinks he's singing to her.
Yeah, they wanted him to be singing to her and to them. Yeah, they would want that. Okay, it would sound like that. It sounds broad, but it's narrow. Okay, the Lord said it specifically. You only means just onely. Okay, you only have I known of all the families on the earth, all the other 17 nations of the earth. You don't know them like that. Okay, you know of them.
Created them.
Okay, he created them.
He didn't create them to serve him.
There you go.
Not just yet. He's going to serve them.
Right. He didn't choose them to be a peculiar people unto himself. Okay? Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Deuteronomy 14 and 2. Alright? A special people unto himself. Okay? You are the nations, you pick up the scriptures, you pick up the Bible, but it's not for you. Okay? That's just like a man putting on women's attire. Okay, it's not for you. You're out of place.
I got some Galatians 3:16. This is back when I was in the scripture. Now to Abraham and his seed when the promise was made, he said not, and to seeds as of many, but as of one, and to thy seed, which is YAHAWASHI. That's what we're talking about, just that one bloodline. So I drop down. Verse 28, there is neither Jew nor Greek, there is neither bond nor free, there is neither male nor female, for ye are all one in YAHAWASHI. So what's that talking about? It's not talking about all nations, man. So you unlearn without being stumbling block. It's talking about the Israelite norms, the helmets, the Jews that practice their customs.
If it was about everybody, why wouldn't the Heavenly Father have a book with the heathen prophet prophesied? Where's the book for the heathen? Where is this Israelite, not Israel, an actual Gentile that written a book saying salvation is for them? Where is it? These are all Israelite prophets, all Israelite things.
All Israelite. That's what it's all about, right?
This is Psalms 147 and 19. He showed this word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation, as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye YAHAWAH, Shim YAHAWASHI.
They have not dealt so with any other nation. Right? They don't know the Lord's judgments. They don't know his laws and his statutes. So they are bastards, man.
Yeah, I want to go back to that Acts 16. All right, just to finish the point. Acts 16 and 1. Then came he to Derbe and Lystra, and behold, a certain disciple was there, named Timotheus, the son of a certain woman, which was a Jewess and believed, but his father was a Greek. His father was an Israelite foreigner, which was well reported of by the brethren that were at Lystra and Iconium. Him would Paul have to go forth with him, and took and circumcised them because of the Jews which were in those quarters, for they knew all that his father was a Greek. So obviously he didn't, he wasn't circumcised at birth. Just like us, some of us, we had to get circumcised, when we got of age and came to the truth. It was the same thing with Timothy, man. Okay? Just like Joshua had to circumcise that generation that were circumcised, that were born and grew up in the wilderness, man. Okay? Huh? Yeah, speak up, brother. Speak up.
Yeah. This is 2nd Ezra 6. I'm going to start at 53. It says, upon the 6th day thou gavest commandment unto the earth, that before thee it should bring forth beasts, cattle, and creeping things. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures. Of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. All this I have spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake, the sake of the Israelites. As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be alike unto spittle. We know what spittle is, spit. And hast likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
That's right. So, all nations come out of Adam. Yeah, so one chosen line. One doesn't care about everybody else. He's like a spittle.
Yes, I went to the Oman first.
Mark chapter 44 and verse 19.
Oh, okay.
Abraham was the great father of many people. In glory was there none like unto him, who kept the law of the Most High, and was in covenant with him. He established the covenant in his flesh. And when he was proved, he was found faithful. Therefore he assured him by an oath that he would bless the nations in his seed, and that he will multiply him as the dust of the earth, and exalt his seed as the stars, and cause them to inherit from sea to sea, and from river unto the utmost parts of the land. With Isaac did he establish likewise, for Abraham his father's sake, the blessing of all men in the covenant. And he made it rest upon the head of Jacob. He acknowledged him in his blessing, and gave him an heritage, and divided his portion. Among the 12 tribes did he part them.
You want Sirach, huh?
Yeah.
Said, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Eventually, we're going to get that our heritage back. Eventually, we're going to get that salvation to where we're inhabiting all of those lands.
Hey, bro, what is the promise? The kingdom of heaven. And it's only given to this seed line, Jacob. Right here. That's it. It didn't say Jacob and friends. Nah, man. Jacob and friends.
Well, just read the purpose is created for our sakes.
Right.
We had to go down. We had to go into captivity. We had to go into slavery. We had to lose our heritage and our nationality.
And but the Christian doctrine, have you think that there are two places, heaven and hell, and that those places are some mystical places, one in the earth or under the earth somewhere, and one up in the sky somewhere. Okay? But both of those places take place right here on earth. Okay?
Hell doctrine, that's a cunningly devised fable, that was concocted by the Catholic Church and Greek mythology, It's not a real place. We had a guy up here last week talking about some hell. That Christian, I can't remember what he's from. But he actually believed in that hell, that burning. There is going to be a lake of fire, It's going to be created by that destruction.
But if you question them, they don't have all the answers.
Because they don't know the stories.
They worship, not what they worship.
Exactly. They don't know the scriptures, man. They just regurgitate what they hear. They never pick up the scriptures and read them for themselves. They never go after any type of understanding. They never go to try to find a teacher to teach them, okay? Because the scriptures strictly tells you that you need a man to teach you, okay?
Whether believe in white Jesus, other Jesus. Hey, bro, there's clearly break down the scripture.
Hey, bro, this Bible, the scriptures, and the whole word of Yahweh, it has a heavy vibration on it. Like, even when you was in the world, hopefully, it kind of like, it frustrates you because you can't understand it. They kind of, a lot of people, they don't try, they leave it to the pastors to do it,
Right.
That goes into Isaiah 6 chapter. certain people were blind. You know?
Yeah.
Books were sealed up since the time of Daniel. Now we're in that time, that hour, to where, you know, the elect needs to be woken up again. So that knowledge is out there. The apostles are, they push that truth. They push the real, you know. The Most High opened up their eyes to receive this word.
Bro, I was at work and they had the Christian channel on, and Joel Osteen was preaching. And guess what? Nobody had their Bible open. All they were just like listening to this dude talk.
They don't read the Bible.
Right. He wasn't preaching. Because preaching is prophesying.
They call it ceremony.
Huh?
They call it ceremony.
That's it.
Sermon.
Sermon. Sermon. He wasn't preaching. We're preaching. We're preaching out the prophecy. Preacher is another way of saying prophet, you know.
Yeah. So Osteen Church and even the black church, you got these black pastors called Hoopy down south. Yelling, you know, jumping around and all that. It's all natural. No truth in it whatsoever.
It's a stage show, okay? Because when I used to go to church, I used to clock the preacher, you know, around 12:30. We get out at 1. We start at 12, around 12:30 or 12:35. That's when he goes into he rails up. All that stuff.
And it's all a joke. You watch these black movies, you know, they make fun of these pastors, man, jumping around.
Over and over and over.
It's all about that money.
Yeah.
Lucracy, man. That's what it's about. There's no truth in that harlot house. Right? It's still called it a harlot house.
That's one of the devices, yeah. What I was going to say concerning being taught, you got to have the same mindset of the Ethiopian eunuch, which was an Israelite. Okay, don't get it twisted. See, but the Lord put them stumbling blocks in there so you won't get it. Okay, but you got to have that mindset of the Ethiopian eunuch. You say, I understand this without reading this. You say, how can I? As the man shall guide me, man. That has to be your mindset when approaching the word of the Lord. The men of the Lord got to teach you, man. You know, just like the men that taught us, they were taught. Okay? Then you get on the level and the Spirit begin to, you know, work with you, man.
You gotta start off,
You know? Yeah, man.
Well, first you gotta be born again. Alright, how are you born again? Born by through this word, by the renewing of your mind.
Right.
That's why I always say, somebody taught Michael Jordan how to play basketball, man. You know, somebody get a nigga a ball, man. Now,
His little brother.
now he took it far, right? No, his big brother.
His big brother, short brother.
He took it far, right? But somebody had to teach him the fundamentals of the game,
Right.
right?
They say he took a lot of Dr. J X type stuff.
I mean, that's who he watched.
He learned from
That was in that
somebody.
time, exactly. Look up, just like Michael Jackson. Somebody it was already in him, but somebody had to guide him.
Yeah, he was looking at James Brown.
He wasn't born into a family of musicians and dancers for no reason.
Right?
Yeah.
That reminds me of the word
Education, yeah.
Draw something that's already within you. So this word is the resonance in you. All it takes is for you to hear this word.
Right.
Faith cometh by hearing.
Right.
Then your faith will be activated.
That's how the Israelites, the law is in us already. Just by just our nature. Some things we just don't do.
Just like Esau. That wickedness is already
It's
in him.
already in them.
You know? That evil, that spirit is already in him.
Yeah, that's why the scriptures say how can you make the crooked thing straight? You can't. The Most High created him to be wicked.
And he go off the straight, speaking lies.
That's it. So
He gets born.
Even a baby, look at my baby. Go eat, right? Because the baby will make it not eat, right? They'll make it righteous. But the baby is so-called innocent. Let that baby learn how to walk, learn how to talk. Start seeing the goodness of that baby.
Yeah, baby snake is a baby snake.
Right.
It is.
A baby lion is a baby lion, right?
Yeah.
Well, they call it a cub. Yeah, maybe he will see now. When it grows up, it's gonna come into his nature, man. It's instinct. okay. So I seen a video and he had this Edomite little baby grab an innocent dog and puppy and start beating the shit out of him. Why? That's the devil for you.
It's in his nature. And it's how he was created. You know, like the Israelites were created to be the righteous. The Edomites were created to be the wicked.
Yeah.
That's why the Lord specifically says the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. Okay? A whole race of people that he made wicked. Alright? But you can't change that by saying, well, you know, not all of them are bad, not all of them could be wicked. They are all wicked. Why you think that the Lord said in the book of Obadiah that every last one of them is going to be what? Exterminated, man. Okay? Straight up.
If you got jakes that are very talented, very gifted, and that gift is shown at a young age.
Yeah.
Like Michael Jackson, I don't know how many child stars, you know, they just gifted.
All Jakes, man. All Jakes got something in them. The Lord put something in all of us, man. Okay?
Yeah. We're the salt of the earth.
It was this one white dude. He was like, he was with this black guy, and he was singing or something like that. He's like, yeah, you know I can sing something like that, right? He's like, well, can't you all? So all of you got that. What? What are you talking about? That's nothing.
Yeah, that's fact.
Nothing.
They had the South Park skit, right? Man, remember South Park? I was real big when I was like 10, 11. And they had this, his name is Carmen, right? Carmen. He's like, real asshole kid. Now, you had the other Jake, you had the Jake South Park character, I forget his name, like the kid one. And he's like, he told him basically, you know, bring his bass guitar, you know, and play the bass. He's like, I don't know how to play the bass. He's like, come on, man, you're black, you know how to play bass. And then, so when they get into the scene where, you know, it's time to perform, it's time to play or practice, whatever they doing, jamming out. And he's like, come on. He's like, I told you I don't know how to play bass. He's like, man, come on, you're black, you know? You know how to play bass. So then he started playing bass. He's all good and shit. To his surprise, you know, he's all good, you know?
Exactly.
So it's already in us, man.
It's in us. That's Deuteronomy chapter 7 and 6.
I completely messed up that scene. You gotta go and watch it, you know, but it's gonna be a little funnier when you actually watch it, you know? Jake is just a gifted MFer, man.
Exactly. Created us to be a peculiar people unto himself. Okay? With talents that like he said, like he didn't even know he had. You go explore yourself, try to do things, okay? I was in we went to a music shop, me and my buddy, we went to a music shop, it was during Christmas time. They had an upright bass. Yeah. I just went to that mug and picked that mug up and started playing it along with the record that was on the you know what I'm saying? Yep. Along with the record that was on the radio, man. He was like, man, how you know?
And a lot of Jakes, they play by sound, by ear.
Yeah.
By ear. They don't go into the book and learn it. Nah, they play by ear, man.
Yeah.
A lot of Jakes, like James Brown's like that.
Yeah.
You know? I was gonna say that brother Daniela, last time I was over there, he had his son playing the piano, man. He said he taught himself how to play the piano. He's over here playing fucking Beethoven for like 9 minutes.
See?
Playing the whole thing, the build-ups, the calm, you know, all of it. Shit was amazing.
Exactly.
But he's like 11-year-old Jake.
That's it.
You know, he didn't know that he could do that. But look. It was already in him.
Already, bro. Bring that out.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. But thou art an holy people unto the Lord, YAHAWAH thy God.
The Lord made us separate from all these other people. And he made us separate to put a special, I can't say talent, but talents on us. Okay?
To separate us, man.
Yeah.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Nobody can touch us when it comes to skill, anything. Nobody can touch us. And that's why the talent shows over there, I was good.
Yeah.
Because it would show, you know, where someone would excel at, man.
Yeah.
Like, damn, that she can sing. You know, she's
Yeah.
11 years old, but man, you can sing. Or you can dance. Damn.
Yeah.
You know, but they stopped doing that type of stuff.
Yeah, they don't want to show Jake out there shining, you know, and the other nations not shining. Jake, remember the little, I always bring this up, the little boy who made all the touchdowns?
Yeah, man, they changed the rules up.
They changed the rules up. Jake can't be himself. He can't shine.
Jake can't make a damn, have a victory dance after he make a touchdown
Right.
and all that. You know? He can't celebrate his wins like he would like.
Oh, the
You
girl,
know?
that won the college, when she did this in front of the other white girl
The LSU?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
When the other girl did it first.
Right, she did it first. You can't see me.
Well, she might have been a Jake.
Right.
You know, the one that so-called Edomite that was did it first. She might have been a Jake. Because them Jakes have respect for that chick, man.
Yeah.
You
But
know?
they think she's an Edomite.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So, but when the other girl, the black girl did it, so-called black girl did it,
it was a big old thing.
it's a big thing. Now it's all in the damn news, okay? It's all in the news.
Right?
I'm glad that happened.
Huh?
I'm glad that happened.
Yeah, but that goes to show you that,
Anything with that racial tension.
right, well, anything that Jake does to excel, they want to bring it down. Any little thing.
Anything, bro.
Any little thing that Jake does after he wins or something. No, look, you stepped too close to the line after you won. No. Anything, man. Anything to put Jake on notice, okay? Any little thing they can do to bring Jake's spirit down,
And they've been doing that, man.
okay?
They've been doing it, but now in this technology age, now it's being seen. You know, now Esau can't control what people see. You know, but before 60s, 70s, 80s, it's on him what he want to show on the media. And he will always put Jake down, demonize Jake, make Jake look like the bad guy. But now a random witness of the situation will film it and show the truth, like that Montgomery brawl. If it was still the 70s or something, Esau would blast Jake, demonize Jake, make Jake look horrible.
Yep.
But really it's Esau that started attacking Jake, man.
Yep.
You know? So these motherfuckers always been liars. They hate us with a perfect hatred, and we're supposed to hate them with a perfect hatred, man.
That's balance.
Yeah, hell yeah. And we're gonna have these motherfuckers, we're gonna have our foot on their necks real soon, man. We just gotta wait it out, man. You know, but our time is coming where we gonna have the advantage over you, man. There ain't gonna be no more lies and trickery and none of that, man. We're gonna be able to fuck you up righteously, man.
Yep. Hey, the Lord is taking witchcraft out of this place, man. He ain't gonna be able to do his little crafty little councils and all that stuff. It's not gonna work
It's
anymore.
sorcery, man.
It's sorcery.
You fucking witch. You goddamn warlocks, man. You know? And it's crazy how open they are about how they hate us, man.
Oh yeah.
Fucking video game, Jax had a happy ending, freeing his people, wherever the fuck it was. Edomites upset about that. Edomites mad that the Little Mermaid was a Jake. You mad about that, huh? Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Woo! And that's the dopest Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire can't fuck with that.
Right. Don't let Superman be black. It's gonna be over.
They ain't
It's
gonna do it. They ain't
gonna,
gonna do it.
it'll be riots in the streets. You know what I'm
They
saying?
ain't gonna do it, bro.
You got rumors. Michael Jordan was playing.
Michael B. Jordan.
Not B. Jordan.
Oh.
That dude's a lame.
That was a rumor.
He's a cornball, man. You're a corny ass dude, Michael B. Jordan. We can tell you a cornball, man.
But since off that rumor, people were getting mad.
And there's other things we just can't remember it right now.
But I was video game with the Aztecs.
Oh yeah, Esau's mad about that.
He talked mad about that. Oh, when the movie Nat Turner came out, Esau was mad about that.
They try to bring up the rape case of that dude.
Right. You know,
Right.
The new Black Panther movie. We had a lot of French. They got upset at Jake and how they portrayed the army. And all that.
Well, see, Esau, the skirt is being lifted up on Esau now. Okay, everything that this devil has done, the Lord is exposing it. Okay, and let it be known.
But that's true. You know, like look at what France is doing over there in Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, taking resources.
That's why the president is threatening their ass.
Yeah.
What was that president? I forget what country it was in Africa, but he was making threats to the French, man. Because Russia's backing them. So you had your time, Esau, you?
Yeah.
You had your time, man.
Yeah. Now it's a decline. Everything, your world, every day you wake up, your world is constantly coming down. Every day. Back in the day, 14, 1500s, your world was going up.
1800s, 1800s.
It was going up.
The first half of the 1900s.
Yeah.
That was tip top.
Yeah.
Then boom. We've been going down ever since.
Ever since the Lord said, from this will I bring thee down.
Yep.
You set your nest among the stars. Okay? The Lord started bringing you down after this. And it's been a constant downfall.
Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldees. Thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Right, this place was once tender and delicate place. You know, and now people are coming to realization America, virgin daughter of Babylon, is not the way it is. You have other nations that come here, make their money, and they go back to their homeland, man. You know, this place is not what it is. People are waking up to the BS here in America. The food, the people, the religions, man. All that, man. The violence. People are finding that this place is not a good place to raise a family because you gotta worry about how what they're gonna learn in the schools and shit like that, man. You know? You're finding out that the food you eat is poisoned. Okay? You're having all these immigrants coming to America seeking refuge. They're seeking a better life, right? Finding out that America is not what they thought to be, man.
Right.
You know? Like Los Angeles. They portray Los Angeles to be a city of angels, but really it's a city of goddamn demons. They say Los Angeles is a beautiful, nice little Israel. But really, it's not, man. They don't show you the bad side.
Let's go check it out. It's
Bad
fun.
side of the ways good.
Man, it's not even what it was 30, 40 years ago, man.
Right.
You know? Now it's full of homeless. Drugs.
Didn't mayor issue a travel advisory for this place?
So it's like the birds. They said they can't guarantee your safety, man.
Yeah, like after you said that, right? You had your foreigners from Europe. They come over here and they get robbed. They got robbed. All that shit, man. You guys are on the news like, oh gosh, I'm never gonna take this fucking city over again. You know, I'm going back to the like here ever again. You know? But what we're doing, they say verse 2. Take millstones and grind meal, cover thy locks, and make bare the legs, uncover the thigh, pass over the river.
All right, that's all figurative speech of being exposed. You know, as you're truly being revealed for who you are, man. You know? Now everyone's coming to the understanding that you're the devil. You're not to be trusted, you're a liar, you're a murderer, you know? You're full of fucking games and tricks, you know?
Great Satan.
Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yeah, thy shame shall be seen.
Right, it's coming out how you done us the whole time we've been over here. You know, the different laws that you put in place to further oppress us. You have TikTok videos on all of this, man.
Yeah,
The different torture methods, the different tactics that you've taken over years, over time to destroy us, man. You have Edomites or you have groups bringing this information out, man.
yeah. Like we had a meeting between over there in Alaska between Chinese government and the U.S. government, and they brought out how you oppress the Negroes. The Chinese, they brought out how you oppress the Negroes. They brought out how your police force treat your own people.
Yeah, man.
You know, because not only all the police is seen here in America, it's seen all the whole wide world, man.
Through the internet.
Okay?
But before, it wouldn't be able to be seen. It would just be reported on locally. But now, the whole earth is seeing your dirty works, man. You know, we don't know how much longer we got here, man, but
not long.
yeah, sooner than later, man.
You know? Just waiting on a few more prophecies. Especially this one. The Quran.
We know 2024 is gonna be Lord's will, man. It's gonna be on a whole another level.
Black horse kicks in. Hyperinflation comes. The dollar collapses.
Lord's will.
Pretty much by December, majority of the banks will close, majority of jobs
Lord's will, man. And you gotta say Lord's will, because things always look like it's gonna pop. As long as I've been in the truth, it always look like it's gonna pop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the Lord. He keep you on the edge of the seat.
Yeah, it always look like it's gonna go down, but hey, you gotta apply that patience. You don't know.
That's a good movie. That's a good movie.
Scripture says that the day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night. When all this comes, it's going to catch everyone off guard. It's not going to be a specific date. Even though you hear about news and how they pass laws on this date, yeah, they're getting everything ready. Everything ready to bring in the new order. Okay? But this thing is going to come as a thief in the night. When it comes, the ones that are watching are going to caught as a thief in the night. Not going to catch them off guard. Okay? Because we've been watching.
And I should say they shall desire the day of the Lord. This goes back all the way to 2000. You know, we were in 9/11. Apostles. We thought that would be the time. It's not. You know, we have to wait for the elect to wake it up, man. We have to wait for the elect to be sealed. And that's when the destruction will come. It's more real, man. It's more lockdowns. Bring back, you know, mask mandate, locked everything down. We'll come back up this time, man.
Yeah, bro.
Employment, shut down, jobs, you know.
People are not going to be so willing to put that mask back on because there's trauma that comes with that.
Oh yeah.
People are traumatized by that. So they're going to be like, nah, man, we're not doing it.
They lost a lot of people lost everything.
Insurrection.
Yep. And that's what they want. That's what they want, bro. You ever heard a motherfucker say, give me a reason?
Yeah,
That's Esau all day. Give me a reason.
hey, that's prophesying to happen.
Yep.
Job says,
Yep.
against them.
Wicked to the mark.
Yeah.
Wicked mark.
This is Revelation 18, going back to some. And 4, it says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities. Okay, because the brother was talking about how China was bringing out all the things that they were doing, you know, to the slaves and what have you. Okay, it says, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. In the cup which she has filled, fill unto her double.
And that's why it says that God's violence shall die long going down. That's why this place, that's why it says that shoot out here spreading no arrows.
And that's just the beginning.
Alright.
Yeah, you gotta, that ain't it. The Lord ain't done with your ass after he destroys this world. Hell no. You going in straight captivity under God's.
Right.
You going in captivity under God's. So it's gonna be a way where we gonna get you. Now you got us. You got us really good, right? You got us good. But you did it wickedly. You did it like very
Crafty.
man, you were real treacherous with your evil, man. But we gonna get you righteously, but it's gonna be a way that's gonna even it out. It's gonna even out, man. We ain't gonna do you like you did us, but we gonna get you, man.
It's going to double.
Yeah, we
The
gonna
Lord's
get you.
going to double it up. Okay? Everything you've done, it's going to be done double unto you. Okay? So you going to actually feel that pain double.
And we ain't gonna create a society where you living in, where you oppressed, like how you did us, different laws set in place to keep us. Nah, we gonna get you though, man. And it's gonna be out and open on how it's gonna be for you, man. And you other nations too. You ain't gonna be alone. You saw, the other nations gonna be right there with your ass, getting their ass beat, man.
I got
It says, how much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she has said in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
And you can see that people living deliciously. Nothing's back to all these businesses, all this money, all that generational wealth. You saw us acquired for all those generations. It's us building up America. Slaves. It's basically free money. Allow America to live deliciously. We should really go into history. That cotton, that wheat, that was like 70% of the nation's GDP.
Oh yeah.
All that wealth came from cotton.
Yeah. And a lot of blood came from that cotton. Okay, a lot of whips on the backs, a lot of feet cut off, hands cut off, okay, genitals cut off, okay. A lot of blood was shed to get that cotton.
That's the whole point of the Civil War. The Civil War was to free slaves. They can't free you. Money is cut. Money part of that 70% of that GDP, so we can build that intercontinental railroad.
It makes sense because Esau earned James and not from the government. That's more slaves. That's more money from the private company than not from the government.
That's right. You have a business and you have cash. You have the customers paying cash, not a card, because cash is artisanal. You get taxed on it.
A lot of inhumane things that you've done to us, and then they do all these things to us, and we can't talk about it. We can't. There's no sympathy shown to us, no empathy,
Right.
nothing, man. Forget about it. We ain't supposed to feel, because here it is, all this happened to our forefathers. You don't think that trauma is passed down? You don't think that shit didn't affect us, man? Come on, man. You put drugs in our fucking neighborhoods,
Right.
whether it's crack cocaine, whether it's heroin. A lot of Northern Kingdom was affected by the heroin. Okay? PCP, all these drugs that you put in our neighborhoods, man, and made drug dealers out of our people, made whores out of our people. You don't think that affects us, man? That affects us tremendously, man.
Exactly. It affects how the other nations view us, and with the way they view us and how they treat us as well.
And then look how we treat each other, man.
Right,
Over
exactly.
the drugs,
Yeah.
the money, they slaughtering each other, man. Gangs, slaughtering each other over this shit, man. Over nothing. While you sitting back watching the whole shit.
Yep.
Imprisoning every fucking body. Come on, man. You got a lot to pay for, man.
One more verse.
Come on, man. What's up, man?
Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord YAHAWAH YAHAWASHI who judgeth her.
Plagues come in one day, death, mourning, famine, man. Time of Jacob's trouble. Then you got that hour of temptation. Then ultimately that burning that the brother just read about, man. A real blatant fire.
They just said Esau spoken proudly. Oh, I ain't gonna see no sorrow. The Lord just said, look, death, famine, plagues, you're gonna get it all.
One day, destruction is only going to be 1 hour, too.
So it said pride coming for a fall. Okay?
Took 400 years to build this place up, 1 hour to take it down. We got Ezekiel 35:5. Because thou hast had perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of the calamity.
Yeah, this man's hatred has never dwindled. It never went down.
It's always been
He's still with his hate. It's a perpetual hatred. Yahushua as the Romans, I mean, when he was the Romans, Greeks, like, you know, now that hatred has always been there, man.
Go to Pilate. In the movies, like Passion tries to make Pilate seem like he's a good guy and all that, but Pilate, he really hated the Jews. You know, he hated the Jews as well as the soldiers.
He hated Jews, but he found no fault in Yahushua. But his own people found fault.
Yeah, because that reminds me of people our people have become more wicked. They're wicked themselves, you know.
And there's a scripture, thy ways pleases the Lord, and thine enemies, and most high make thine enemies at peace with thee.
Right.
According to Yahushua, he was at peace with Yahushua.
Hey, like
Yahushua at peace to him.
Now the Lord gave his woman dreams. And his woman kept telling him, man, leave this man alone. You know, leave this man alone. So it wasn't like the dummies today. He considered that. Like, damn. And then he's asking these wicked ass jakes, well, what'd he do? You know? Them jakes had no, they just wanted to, you know, it was all prophecy, man.
He robbed him, and he murdered him.
Exactly. Exactly. But it was prophecy. It had to happen. Right? It had to happen. There ain't nobody to stop it. You know? Pots probably couldn't stop it. You know? Nobody could have stopped it. That was the point of Yahawashi coming down there. Okay? He knew what he had to do.
It's like us going into slavery.
Exactly.
From that perpetual hatred. It's going into that sports and the hypocrisy that this devil has. You know?
And that's the good and the bad that went into captivity. You know?
Yeah.
The good and the bad. All of us went into captivity. I'm not saying we're good like on the level of the Heavenly Father, no. You know, but I'm saying you have a righteous of our people, but the Lord had us go into complete darkness, man.
Even our king, man.
Yeah.
King David was right there with us in slavery.
Over and over though. You know, you're dying and coming back. Dying and coming back. Dying and coming back. Living horrible lives, man.
Like, you know, on the slave ship, you die, you come back to the slave.
Because now you in fucking Brazil. Now you in Brazil getting your ass beat.
Hey, but that's gonna be the same thing for the devil. You know, activity. You're gonna die, and you come back to captivity. You know? You're gonna die again, when you come back on earth, you're gonna come back in captivity.
Hey, they're gonna come back with Jake and Vic. You waited for this guy to like a different party. So we got creative. He's gonna come back when we got creative, right?
Oh yeah. That's why the elites are trying to find ways to live forever, man. They're trying to offset the prophecies. People are not going to go to slavery. They're going to go to slavery.
And that dude Brooklyn, he thinks that he's gonna send the women to the Esau. Hell no, man. Both of y'all gonna fall.
They say, I looked up how many years is a generation. They say 20 to 30 years is a generation. So grab Exodus 20th chapter, the scripture say every 3 to 4 generations. So what? You can say every, what, 70, 80, 90 years? You coming back with this mug? And each time you coming back, shit looking different.
Yeah.
Remember, dealing with the fallen spirits here. Lord can have you could die and come right back.
Yeah, you can be alive for 2 years. You can be alive for 15 years. That's people. That's all day, every day.
Yeah, but people are constantly dying on earth, and people are constantly being born.
You can have one life where you live till you're 64, and then have one life where you live till you're 24.
Yeah.
You know, so coming back is going to change each time.
I got it.
Reincarnation.
Yeah, we didn't mention reincarnation. That's what it's talking about. Coming back in the flesh. You don't have no say so on why you come back, who your mom is, who your daddy is,
None of that.
how you, if you blind or not, if you got hearing, if you deformed. You know, you got a lot of jakes that are there in the womb of their mom, and they Esau got clamps and shit killing you in the abortion clinic. You know, that's your judgment coming back.
That's why the scriptures say, fear not the ones that can kill the body, but the one that can kill the spirit.
People got demons.
Next life. She can fuck you over the next life. Like you said. Worse than what you went through your past life.
And then the fuck, not the fucked up part is, but the thing is, you don't know what the hell you went through last time.
Remember, it's a good
I mean, that is a good
That's a
thing.
good thing. You don't remember that.
That's a great thing.
Yeah, you fucked up. You probably fucked up when you come out in the streets.
Bro,
Past life.
one life, the life we live in is already hard.
Yeah.
You know, let alone another life. God damn.
I got that Exodus 20:4. 20:5. It says, "Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me."
See, because you're coming back. So the Lord will visit you in another life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't suffer judgment of the Father's sin.
Yeah.
You suffer the judgment of
Ezekiel
you
18.
sin. Yeah. On past life. The sins of the Father. That's another scripture that church preaches.
That's why I was talking about third generation, because that's when you really come back, you know?
Yeah.
About like 60 plus years.
You receive judgment for what you did in your past life. And you're not receiving judgment for what your father did.
The Lord got you. The Lord do what he wants. He got you come back in 10 years. He got you come back. He got you come right back. Like Abel. Abel came right back.
Yeah, that's why you Edomites they even have that arrest. Next you dead, right back. Right back, literally, right back.
Same thing with Job. He got his kids back.
Yeah. That's
Job
true, bro.
got his kids back in his own lifetime.
Yeah.
Lost his kids, and he got it back.
You know, that had to be a trip. You seeing them same spirits.
Yeah.
Because you know, when you have children, you know they're different personalities, man.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just a trip. I know that had to be a trip. You know, just like you had the disciples ask YAHAWASHI, did this man sin or his parents that he was born blind? You know? Obviously, it was for the Lord to show his power, but when the average person is blind, that's judgment. Because the Lord told Moses, what? Who maketh the man blind? You know? I, the Lord. So, you know, when I have children, man, I'm always praying to the Lord, you know, that they can be born healthy, man. You don't want a blind baby, deaf baby, a disfigured baby, because that's judgment on you. You gotta take care of that baby. That's a hard thing. It's already hard to have a child, but to have a blind child or you know,
Mentally disabled child.
you know, and which a lot of them motherfuckers, a lot of these jakes that be messed up in the head is because they got them shots, man.
Hey,
Yeah, autism.
this is one Jake. I heard a story. This is one Jake that had to rape or watch and take care of like for a short period of time. I believe it was his cousins. They were mentally retarded. They were right. They were shooting shit. Next thing you know, this next kid, the kids that he had, came out just like him. The first one and the second one.
When a lot of people will not, they'll give their kids up. They'll put them in a system or, you know, leave them somewhere. Like they won't even deal with that. You know, it's a messed up. It's a dark world, man. A very dark world,
Man,
man.
you have some crackheads in the homeless giving birth, bro. See the lady, they're like gave birth, she dropped the baby in hot cement. Baby was crying, man.
Well, you can just imagine in the 70s, the 80s, all the 90s, all the children that were born through these women that were just hooked on these drugs, man. Not even died, just, you know, they call them crack babies and all of that. But just imagine the horror in that time. Because a lot of jakes were being turned out by that crack, man. They showed you on that snowfall. Regular people just, all it takes is one time to hit that drug, man. And it got your ass. That demon got you, man. The rest of your fucking life.
He knows something he puts it in there.
Yeah.
Specifically for Jake.
Grabs Jake, yeah.
crack cocaine is the same shit. Cocaine is the white man.
Yeah, cocaine.
Yeah.
Pure white powder.
That's
I believe it.
natural. But then Jake started cooking it up. They started rocking it up. Okay, they started rocking it up, and then began selling that, which was like a fucking plague
It was.
through our neighborhoods.
And then the penalty for regular cocaine and crack, rock cocaine was here and there, night and day. Okay? They give you 100 years for a rock. Can't give you 100 hours for cocaine.
Now, you got a lot of Jakes that are still locked up
Exactly.
for that.
War on drugs is
Yep.
a war on our people.
War on Jake.
Yep.
They disguise that as a war on drugs, but they're not gonna tell you that they brought the drugs here.
Right.
Yeah, they show you that in American Made, Snowfall. They show that in movies. That's the action. They're the one that set loud crack phones on everything.
Yeah, they'll show it now, but the damage is done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
They wasn't showing that back then.
Hey, what's in I believe they said that crack was made on USA.
That's what they say. That's what they say, yeah. You know, Jake, he's talking about experiments, bro. He's trying to destroy you, Jakes, man.
Yeah.
That's his whole spirit.
Our
What's the
enemy-
scripture say? He cannot go to sleep without thinking of some evil shit to do, man.
Yeah.
They accomplish a diligent sin.
Yeah, man, that's what this man does. That's what he does on his leisure time.
Yeah.
He try to kill you, man.
And then they have these idiot people that think they're doing something wholesome, but they're all doing parts of the day. Being in the lab, doing that shit.
And then you got wicked ass Jakes like Rick Ross, not the rapper, talking about Freeway Rick, that is willing to sell that to his people. You know, you got Jakes that have no integrity that would go that far, all because of money. The Lord said, the scriptures say, the love of money is the root of all evil.
Right.
So Jake is doing this shit, destroying their own people for money, man. Just so they can flash on the next nigga, man.
And how do you get that big?
Floss on the next nigga, I'm sorry.
How did Freeway Rick Ross get that large? How did these Colombian drug lords get that large? They're actually working with the U.S. government.
That's
CIA.
right, bro.
That's how they get that big. That's how they're making billions of dollars.
They show you down Snowfall.
Show you that in all kinds of movies.
Working hand in hand with the CIA.
It's like,
You know?
That's that perpetual hatred. Back in Ezekiel 35:5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, the time of the calamity, the time of the iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live to full power, I will prepare thee unto blood, blood shall pursue thee. So we just read, blood of red, you want you to be double. We can pursue the blood, we can pursue the blood. And this time, in the kingdom, man, they'll brought out the pits. We're going to be bound down, we're going to get dust off our feet. We're going to face toward the earth. It's going to be bad times, man. We want to be double, but righteous. We're going to put that righteous pain on your ass, man. We ain't going to be buck breaking you, man. We ain't going to be having all that wicked ass shit that you did to us. We're going to get that good old fashioned pain.
But that buck breaking is unbelievable, bro. That is, can you just imagine that, bro?
Don't even imagine.
I don't even imagine
Don't even
that.
imagine. But
Like,
that
what
is,
the freak,
why
man?
Benjamin, they hate
Batiman.
Yeah, they hate Batiman so much, bro, because that's all they were doing on the island. Buck breaking.
That is insane.
There's more to it, man. I mean, this dude, he made a documentary about it. I haven't seen it yet.
Talking about, what's his name? Tariq.
Yeah. Made a whole documentary based on this book breaking.
It's more, like you said.
Whole lot to that shit.
Layers, bro.
That's the stuff that was done.
Then you got the people that haven't happened to them. Then you got the onlookers. That's traumatizing either way, man.
Yeah, imagine you had a young son and your wife. You get raped, like murder. That does something. That was a psychological warfare.
And you can't do nothing about it, bro.
Shit. Say that's more the person, man. There's no power in our fight, man.
Yeah, bro, I gotta get that.
Man, no power, nothing.
Now,
Man, yo.
even though you're stronger, physically stronger than him,
Yeah.
okay, there's no power. Lord, that lets you know that the Lord is giving you power. Jake, 100 of them on the plantation. You got 2 or 3 Edomites on the plantation. They're scared of them all. Okay?
You saw people just walk in and just take the wife.
Exactly.
You're supposed to feel like this.
Man,
We're gonna be doing that to you. We're gonna be breaking your minds to you. No, we're gonna put that good old fashioned, that whip to you, man. That hardcore bondage, man.
Oh, yeah.
can I read this out? Read a few scriptures. This is Deuteronomy 28:28. The Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart, and thou shalt grope at noonday, as the blind gropeth in darkness, and thou shalt not prosper in thy ways, and thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore, and no man shall save thee.
Only oppressed, spoiled forevermore, man. Hey, that's us, man.
Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her. Right, the slave master. Slave master or the slave master's friend. Because the slave master's friend gonna be like, hey, I got a beautiful slave woman. Go ahead and knock him down.
They there drinking at night on the porch.
They show you that in Django.
Yeah, just thinking that, yeah.
Okay, they go into the house. He's sleeping with his wife in the bed and just pull out of the bed.
Yep.
And they just run a train on him. And then send him back in the house.
Or you have 12 years a slave where the slave master loved that damn Jake woman. You know, his wife was jealous of how he felt for that slave woman, man. Because you gotta remember, our women are beautiful, man.
Yeah.
They ain't all looking all jacked up. I mean, they're looking jacked up, but they still have that natural beauty. They got them voluptuous titties. They got them hips. They got that ass. Come on now. Compared to the slave
Winch.
the slave master's wife. Come on now. Compared to them, European car to a damn, little Honda or something.
Right.
She was so jealous of you, last boss, face,
Yeah,
face, poker face, bro.
Her shit, bro. Huh? Yeah. Jealous of her, right?
You can imagine what else they did that's not recorded, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Bro, more is not recorded than was recorded. I'm sure.
Hey, you remember they may had to make a law for the Edomite woman because she was killing so many Jake children. Okay? To where she wouldn't get prosecuted if she did. The child in her care came up dead. Oh, well, it's just a kid.
Property. It's property.
Animals better than Jake. And then guess how Jake is being treated in prison, man? Jake is treated horrible in prison, man. I mean, I've never been, but you can just imagine, man. Because they know what they can get away with when it comes to Jake. It says, thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her. Thou shalt build a house, and thou shalt not dwell therein. Who built all these goddamn houses, man? Going back in that time. Jake, man.
The White House.
Still building them. But I'm saying back then, Jake was building all of that shit.
Yeah.
You know? It says, thou shalt not dwell therein, thou shalt plant a vineyard, and shalt not gather the grapes thereof. You're just a laborer. You're just a slave, but you can't reap none of the benefits of the work that you're putting in. And it's free labor.
Free labor. And it's perfect work.
That's how they got so
Perfect.
rich. That cotton.
And they're living in shacks, 9 to a shack,
Man.
with no heating,
Yeah.
nothing to eat. You gotta eat the scraps.
You gotta eat the scraps. The boards on the house every board got this much opening you can see outside
So
from the inside.
the rain's coming in.
Yeah, exactly.
All of that, man.
You got a tin roof when it's raining. Dang, 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 dang. You know, everything.
Scraps. Jake would have to make a delicacy out of scraps.
Yeah.
Out of pig intestines and all that. Called soul food today. You know?
I think I'm gonna watch 12 Years a Slave tonight.
Chicken broth, that goes back, way back. Easy, man. That was our food, man. Chicken broth. Whale and the
It says, thine ox shall be slain before thine eyes, thou shalt not eat thereof. Thine ass shall be violently taken away from before thy face, and thou shalt not be restored to thee. Thy sheep shall be given unto thine enemies, and thou shalt have none to rescue them. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people. And they show you that in that movie, man. All these goddamn movies. They showing the children being separated from their parents. The wife being taken from her husband, shipped to a whole other plantation. Imagine that, emancipation. This motherfucking slave master made another deal with another slave master. Like, look, I'm gonna give you him, you know, blah blah blah. And the slave master telling him, look, all right, tomorrow you want to go with what's his name? Can I bring my family? Nah, man, they gonna stay here. So his whole mission was getting back to his family, man. But that's a lot of, that would traumatize a man.
Oh yeah.
That would fuck a man up. That would. So you know you had slave rebellions and all of that.
Oh yeah.
Hey, that's why the scripture said, like we read earlier, double onto it. How we did the shacks, Esau, or we live in the pit. You know? We're gonna
sell you to other places. We're going to ship you across the ocean.
Now you should not enjoy your children.
Right.
He can put a spirit of love on the people.
Yeah.
To love his family. We just take his family away from him and his eye.
But that's a natural thing. You ain't gotta do that. That's just natural. A mother naturally gonna love her children. A husband naturally gonna love his wife and children. So you separate them, you know, it's a lot of heartache, man. It says, it's like, bro, thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long. That's why you had on the 12th slave, she was weeping for her children. So much to where Solomon was like, man, stop fucking crying over these goddamn children. She was like, Solomon, let me weep for my children, man. She was distraught over her children being taken. You know? It says, and there shall be no might in thine hands, man. You see? Like you had mentioned, bro, there's nothing you could do about it. So you got the jakes that were buck rates. You had the people that looked at it. And nobody could do nothing, man. And there was a certain spirit of fear there, bro.
Oh yeah.
That Jake had over these damn slave masters, you know, these Edomites. Esau makes it a point to pump fear into people, to intimidate you, man, to make examples, you know?
Yeah, but double. It's like they sold our children, they're going to sell their children. Joel, we're going to go back to that in Ezekiel 35. Joel 3:6, the children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have been sold to the Grecians, that he might remove them far from their border. Behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them, and will return the wickedness upon your own head. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hands of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to Savior to a people far off.
It's coming to my mind now with Solomon Northrop, before he was a slave. He was a so-called freedman.
Oh yeah.
And the Edomites had tricked him. And he was a slave. He was away from his family for 12 years, man. And then at the end, he's restored back with his family and all of that. You know? But that 12 years, man, that was some shit. That was some shit that he experienced, man.
Yeah, he wasn't born into servitude, you know. He was kidnapped and thrown into it.
Yeah.
You know? So the elites are going to feel that same way.
Oh yeah.
The elites that survived this nuclear destruction, the ones that are still walking around, they're going to be the first crop of slaves into slavery now. For thousands of years without having to work in their family. The whole family generation never had to work a day in their life. All of a sudden, the very next day, you know, they're going to go right to slavery.
Go into those bunkers, get them.
Get them, yep.
They're gonna know how I feel, man. All right, and it's gonna be beautiful to the Israelites, man. Finally get that justice, you know, that can only come from YAHAWASHI and YAHAWASHI.
Payback.
Exactly.
That's the way I just think of it. Payback.
Right,
Right,
the Lord's a man of war.
Yeah.
Come on now, the Lord's all for it. It's just a matter of, first I gotta fuck my people up. First of all, y'all ain't listening to me, so I'm gonna fuck you up. But I'm gonna get you back right, don't worry. I got this. But I gotta fuck you up. You see? So the Lord he did that to the ones he loved, man. You know? He did that to the ones he loved.
Oh, yeah.
imagine what he gonna do to the ones that he hates, man. You know, it's gonna be a miracle for you damn devils to be existing that 1,000 years, man. Cause Jake is mad. It's just Jake can't do nothing. But Jake, once let an incident happen like that Montgomery Falls, then Jake's spirit riled up. You know, Jake gets in that spirit quick because really they don't like your ass. But they gotta
Tolerate you.
They gotta tolerate you on a daily basis. They gotta go to work and they gotta deal with the little fucking things that you do because they don't see a way out.
Right.
But boy, oh boy, watch when the Lord free us, man. We gonna
Hey.
be on that ass like white as on rice.
All those little things is in Jake's mind, you know.
Oh, it ain't left.
Jake, remember all that. We used to say back in the day, I'm gonna remember that.
Oh yeah.
That's what we used to do. I'm gonna remember that. Okay?
And you remember how Esau used to be antagonizing Jake while he's working? Oh yeah, we gonna do that. Hey boy. With man right there digging the road, waiting for Esau to crack to get on his ass.
Man, I remember I was at work, and it was me, three of the strikes. I had to unload this big ass water heater off the truck. And this Edomite was just right there, right? He was working through this on the sideline, right? While watching all this work, he decided to move on it. He said, get to work, yeah, he's trying to do some shit. I'm like, okay. In my head, okay. We'll see when it goes over. You know? Goddamn nerve to just sit there and watch his work. I forgot exactly what he said, but
The Lord make those types of instances so you'll be able to get them back.
yeah.
Okay? Things have to happen in order for them to be recompensed. Okay?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Right. I got a precept. Jeremiah 30:16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
We were devoured. All through our history, pretty much, we were devoured. We were devoured you.
And all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity.
All of our adversaries. You know? The difference is, it's non-Israelites, it's other nations that after 1,000 years, they're going to go where they're supposed to be.
And they that spoil thee shall be spoiled.
We were spoiled, man. We were definitely spoiled, man. Even on this side. We're picking cotton, free labor, man. That's how you
No
got
way
all
out.
the wealth.
Yeah, with no way out.
Shit, going to these jobs today. These underpaying jobs. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
It's showing you now that you can't afford to get a place to live on the wages that they're paying you today. Not only just get a place to live, you can't afford your car, you can't afford the bills, you can't afford nothing. Okay, it's by the mercy of the Lord that we're not consumed by all of this, man.
Yeah, 61% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck.
There you go.
A lot of these jobs, like slavery all over, like you said, they overwork you. They expect you to do more than what they're paying, man.
That could drive a person insane, bro. You got a lot of people on TikTok basically whining and crying about the situation. Like, damn, I'm trying my best, but it's hard, man. Because it's all work, no play.
Yeah, it's like you can't, like bro was saying, you can't sustain yourself on the salaries in this economy, in this city. I was a fucking 1,200 square foot house worth $500,000.
Wow.
There ain't no way a house worth $500,000.
Right.
Or even $100,000. When our parents were coming up, they bought their house for like what, 20,000?
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
That's why the homeless population is through the roof out.
Yeah, bro, in ancient times, I never heard nobody do a double shift.
Right.
Or two jobs, two different jobs. Like, what?
And usually around 20 years old, you're well off. That's like you're well off on that time. But in this world, you could be 20, you're struggling, man. Fresh out of high school.
30, you struggle.
Yeah. Fresh out of high school, basically your whole life is struggling. Because you even have people that have to come out to retirement and start working these jobs because the money that they get from the government ain't really doing nothing.
Now look at my generation, right? My generation, the people that graduated 07, 08, look like that ever since high school, man. It ain't the same world, man.
Yeah, like 2008, that crash.
That shit affected a lot of families, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of people had to relocate and all of that, man.
Hey, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
Yeah.
It's showing.
They caused all this damage, man.
Exactly.
Inflation, the C-19. They caused all this.
That's why this brother brought it out. According to the sufficiency, the plan of the wickedness of the farm. Dealing with Jake, man.
There's no more rent control. Seems as if there's not.
Hell no, not for Jake.
Okay.
For Edomite State, they are in Santa Monica or some shit like that, yeah. But not for us. We don't have the grace that these heathens get. We don't have none of that shit. And nor do we have the help. You lucky if you got parents here, Jake. You lucky if you got someone that can help you, man. If you ain't got no one to help you, you asked out like a wretch out here, man. This shit is fucked up. But it's our punishment. It's supposed to be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? At the end of all the complaining, you gotta say, all right, well, shit, we deserve it.
Well, what's that? It's the curses that keep upon us.
Remember, I was reading Numbers. And each tribe, each man, they got an inheritance by their father. They got land, and the spoils that they got from Sihon was divided amongst Israel. And everybody got plenty cattle, bro.
Yeah, that's how you got.
Cattle, all of that.
That's how you got rich, especially during war. Spoils of war. Divide the spoils amongst yourselves. That's how you got it. That was one way that you made it. Or you become a man at 12 years old. You work under somebody for a certain amount of years, and then when you're supposed to be free, he has to give you a certain amount, and that amount, right? That amount, you're well off. That's like your retirement right there. Okay, but here it's just full of a life, it's just labor and sorrow. All your whole life, you just gotta work. Why is that? Because, like it says in Luke 3:8.
Last year, you got to receive the money,
Pension.
and then Esau will fire you.
Right, fire you
You
or
lost all of that.
like what happened with that truck you come on the yellow, you lost your pension. You know, it's like
I'm curious. Can we check how far Griffith Park is?
you're all man of being a slave, right?
It's the book of Baruch, chapter 3, verse 8. Behold, we are yet at this day in our captivity. Where thou hast scattered us, for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to pavements, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our God.
So today, August 9th, Saturday of 2023, we are all. Oh, my bad. September 9th. We're still in captivity. We're still under these curses. All right, we still have to suffer these curses. Suffer Esau being over us. You know.
So you got to pay for water out here. You got to pay for contaminated water. You know, they're like bro, talking about inheritance. Hang on the water. We don't even have that inheritance no more. Your father passed something down to your child. Your child passed it down. The devils out here, man, they have that inheritance, the generation wealth. That's how they can afford these $20 houses. Because they got money going all the way back to slavery.
Shit.
That's why they applied like the land tax. Okay? You did inherit some land or some property. You don't pay the taxes on it, so I'm going to take it. Okay?
And you take it anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Eminent domain.
Yeah, I paid for everything. Even barbers. The barbers just charging you water and power. Even power, electricity. Which going to the Nicholas Tesla, he made it to be free. What did Esau do? Patent it and charging everyone for it. Okay.
Somebody else's road that's not even in your community.
Right.
Wow.
What? It's called taxes. Hey. We gotta get.
So back to Baruch 3 and 9, 3 and 8. Behold, we are yet at this day in our captivity. where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers.
Yeah, this is a punishment that we have to suffer. We have to pay. And it also goes all the way back to Adam, what the Lord put upon Adam, and how this earth, we're supposed to live off this earth and everything's supposed to be free. Now we have to pay for what we eat, man, and pay just to make a living. Pay to make a living.
Yeah, and then everything is going up. Cost of living is going up, but the wages are not going up.
Right.
You gotta remember you on the camera, bro, too. You know, try to keep your speech limited, bro. I ain't trying to offend you, bro, you know.
I was saying, like, as you said, the wages not getting the strikes. This is started with the minor strikes. Now the automobile, all these different industries are all striking.
You had the pilots striking. When the pilots lined up at LAX, you got the actors striking. You know?
Cost of living is going up, inflation's going up, but wages people can't pay. You know?
Then that's why crime is going up. Yeah. Crime is going up. People rather, like Biggie said, get mine the fast way, the ski mask way. You know?
People have no choice. You know, it's hard out there. They have no choice but to go that route. You know?
Well, they feel they have no choice.
Yeah, they do.
They do. They just, you know, criminal minded.
Yeah, it's going to come to a point to where everybody's going to be having that criminal-minded mindset. Going up into your neighbor's house, taking up.
You know what I'm saying? Then you got a lot of people, they're doing drugs to cope with their lives. And they gotta sustain their drug habits. So they need money for that.
I got it.
So it's a vicious cycle, man. And then Jake gets the bad end of all of it.
This is Psalms 90 and 8. It says, "Thou hast set our iniquities before thee, our secret sins in the light of thy countenance. All our days are passed away in thy wrath. We spend our years as a tale that is told. The days of our years are 80 years and 10, yet by reason of strength they be 80 years. Yet is their
Retirement
strength
age is what?
like 65,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the Lord said you're gonna live 70 years. By 80, what the fuck you gonna do from 70 to 80? You ain't doing shit. But Esau wants you to stop working at 65.
That's just not right, man.
Come on, man.
That is not right. Because throughout our life it says, is there strength, labor, and sorrow, for it is soon cut off and we fly away. So our whole life is just labor and sorrow. We're constantly working.
And if you constantly working, you know you ain't eating right.
Yeah.
You just eating bullshit all day.
Yeah, like, especially if you don't make your own lunch, or you work graveyard, you know, ain't shit open but the fast food joints.
And a lot of jakes ain't got no women.
Yeah.
A lot of jakes, a lot of these women ain't making lunch for their men.
Yeah, you gotta take that hot woman that.
My woman don't make me lunch, bro.
You know, see, women today, they're not socialized in their lives. You know?
Yeah, bro.
They're not going to be dinner nowadays.
Hell nah.
Or they'll start off that way, start cooking you lunch and all
They're
that.
gonna ask you to make them lunch.
And then eventually they'll get lazy and stop doing that shit.
They're gonna ask you to make them dinner. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, some lady was telling me that she made her husband cook for her after work.
That nigga's a slave, man. Damn.
Hey, you got women that work, you got this woman that works 60 hours, right? From nursing, she goes home and she cooks a meal for her
Now, you know
husband.
she's cheating on him.
No, she cooks food for her husband. I mean,
Oh, I was about to say, she working you 60 hours at this job? Oh yeah, somebody fucking you, man.
But she still comes and cooks, because I was reading the comments and most women had a problem.
Well, she's doing 12-hour days. 12-hour days, 5 days a week. Crazy.
How would you even water it's not there with nobody.
Right.
The woman's making
That's the point.
why the fuck is I don't even want to do this. I don't even talk to you.
Right.
I don't even look at you. I just don't want to talk. You guys can fix it around me. You don't want to talk.
Yeah, fuck you, man. Cause your duty is to help the man. what way are you helping this man? You ain't got no help. You ain't benefiting him. There's no purpose of you. That's why on these platforms, the question that they ask women is, if a man could pay for someone to clean up, pay for a chef, pay for this, pay for that, what use do you have? You know, women are always speaking.
No, the days only like the fastest is cooking 30 minutes, right?
The fastest to cook, depending on what you're cooking, bro.
Like 13 hours
Yeah.
out of 24 hours.
Yeah. But it's not even a cook. These women don't know how to cook. They don't want to cook and they don't know how to cook, bro.
I remember when I used to make my lunch for work, that shit was time consuming. She was very time consuming. One more day, make my lunch next day. It's time consuming because of all the other shit that I had.
That's why you have a woman to do the shit.
Now I have to deal with a woman to tell her. It takes a lot of time.
See, but
Maybe more time than what I have to do.
women don't want. They don't see themselves as servants. They see men as servants now. Somebody grab Isaiah 3:9. Scripture say women rule over them. Now the roles are switched.
Isaiah 3:9. Oh, Isaiah
3:9, what is it?
Whoa, Isaiah 3:12. As for my people, children are their oppressors.
What is 9?
The closest thing I saw.
Okay.
As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy path.
Right, women rule over them, man.
Yeah.
It's just ass backwards. A woman is a servant.
That's
Yeah.
Sirach 36:24. He that getteth a wife, he getteth a possession, and help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest. It's like, hey, these women out here, they're not pillars of rest.
Hell no.
They're causing up stress and anger. You got a lot of guys that are killing it, going to prison over women.
Yeah.
You know?
And, or instead, work overtime because they don't want to be home.
Somebody get the first Ezra 4, they're servants for their sakes. Dealing with the woman, man, because like you said, like you read, woman's supposed to help the man. But that spirit is not on woman no more. They don't want to help you, man. They thinking, how you gonna help them?
That's also a prophecy. So that the women shall pass a man.
Right.
It's like,
Right.
everything about the woman is true.
That's right. That's right.
The word is a woman should get possession.
And that's why you need multiple women, man. Because that automatically is gonna make that woman, do better, do more for you, like that Mary J and that Lil Kim. I can love you better than she can. They're gonna be in a friendly competition.
It's like Leo and Rachel, man. They're in a competition. They're like, hey, give me what is Rachel? She asked for this herb. It's like mandrakes. Now let's just sleep with him tonight. Let's just sleep with Jacob tonight. It's a whole competition, man.
That's
Between,
dope, bro.
you know?
That having multiple women, and they know of each other, of course, is gonna keep them in place. And all right, you being a demon, all right, I'm gonna go over here with her then. And that's gonna make her act right. So, as men, we need that, man. We need servants, man. Like I see my woman, right? Dealing with the children and all of that. You don't think you would want to, you would think a woman would want someone in there to help.
Yeah.
You know? But no! These women are so damn messed up in the mind, they'll suffer in a situation rather than having help.
Yeah, right.
Like you could go out there and give me another woman.
Yeah.
But you don't want to do that.
Handmaids.
Right.
Women have their own little sons.
Right.
Head of the house, popping all of them.
Yeah, and what's wrong with that? If he's taking care of everybody, what's wrong with that?
Yeah. Hey, what's that guy? Sham. He's like, I'm a king, man. I fuck multiple bitches. And my woman, he's basically saying his woman, like, I don't care what she says. She shouldn't have no problem. I provided. I'm a man. I'm full of testosterone in my bones. You know, it's natural for a man to have multiple women.
And it's not just about sex either, man.
Yeah.
They try to make it just about sex. It ain't just about sex.
Because you have men that have multiple women, and it's about that. They do it in wickedness. They all have sexual relations with each other, which is wicked, man.
Lesbianism and shit. Nah, man, we ain't talking about that.
Yeah, there's laws
Yeah,
for sex.
right.
The laws pertaining to sex. Certain women you're not supposed to sleep with, man. Certain things you're not supposed to do. You're supposed to have orgies, threesomes, and all that.
Like another woman seeing each other's nakedness,
And
man.
that's supposed to copy woman's mother.
Nah. Yeah, man, it's out.
Dude, you had that.
Like
Yeah,
polite, man. It's like casting judgment on that guy, man.
Is that polite?
Polite.
you had this Jake boasting how she shared a man with her own mother. That shit. Yeah, you have Jake that have sexual relationships with their own mother. Mother that birthed them.
That's crazy.
There's a lot of wicked shit amongst our people, man. That the Lord sees, that the Lord knows.
They used to have Jake selling drugs to their moms. Their mom was on crack and they selling crack to their mom. Like that. You know what I'm saying? But get that scripture I caught for. If I caught for one. Yeah, grab that. And it says, get the whole thing too, because it says that they have become servants for their saints. Now these women, they think that a man's supposed to, serve them. Hell nah, man. You're supposed to.
That's upside down.
You're supposed to be cleaning after your man, cooking for your man, massaging your man, relieving your man of stress, blow, getting him dome when he won, box when he won, all of that, man.
So it's going to say, people shall rejoice, when the righteous are rewarded.
Right.
The righteous are rewarded, people shall rejoice. We're going to go back to that. Even if you are servants for us, man, we're not going to be copying your body. We're not going to put your body in the
Got it? Good point, bro. With the woman, bro. Talk about the drink, the woman, the truth.
These 1 Ezra 4 and 32. It says, 4 and 32, O ye men, how can it be that women should be strong, seeing they do this, they do thus? Then the king or the princes looked once upon another, so he began to speak the truth. O ye men, are not women strong? Great is the earth, high is the heaven, swift is the sun in his course. For he compasseth the heavens round about, fetcheth his course again to his own place in one day. He says, is he not great that maketh these things? Therefore great.
Nah, bro, that's the truth. I'm telling you the truth.
First Ezra 4 and 14.
Sorry, 13.
It says, then the third who had spoken of women and of the truth, this was Zerubbabel. It says, began to speak. O ye men, it is not the great king, nor the multitude of men, neither is it wine that excelleth. Who is it? Them that ruleth them, or hath the lordship over them, are they not women? Women have borne the king, and all the people shall bear rule by the sea and land. It says, even of them came they, and they nourished them up that planted the vineyard. It says, from whence is wine coming? It says, these also make garments for men, these bring glory unto men.
Yeah, how does a woman bring glory unto men? By being, beautiful.
Being a proper representation of that man. Because a man's glory, right? Is that what the scripture say?
Yeah.
Man's glory is supposed to be like, we're the Lord's woman, right? I can't hear you, brother. Oh, no.
Verse 17, these also make garments for men, these bring glory unto men. Without women, cannot men be.
Not necessarily. I mean, that's, you know, but the man has to plant the seed in the woman. Go ahead.
Yea, and if men have gathered together gold and silver and any other goodly thing, do they not love a woman which has come in favor and beauty? And letting all those things go, do they not gape? And even with open mouth, fix their eyes fast on her.
Right, just going to tell you that a man loves a
I know what it is.
Yeah, grab that, Ciroc. That's, hey man.
That's the scripture I said.
They say, I forget the quote. Go ahead.
Mark 36 and 22. The beauty of a woman cheers the countenance.
Yeah, the beauty of a woman cheers the countenance. A bad woman, man. You know? That's something you just want to just
come over to it.
just look at, man. Like, damn, girl.
When I pass by, all gray.
You know, you being at school, you be in school, passing through the hall, see a couple baddies, man. Like, damn,
I remember in class, I was missed second period, I was just that class. Then I went one day and this bad girl. It was fine. We had like a little connection, so I started coming just for her.
Yeah, she makes me want to come to the class.
Yeah. That's why kids get called on female. They don't know how to control their emotions. You know?
They get entrapped, enchanted by their beauty. The scriptures say, stumble not at the beauty of the woman. In my mind, they're supposed to be bad. So I jump past the beauty like, all right, you look good, but does your spirit match your beauty? You know what I'm saying? That's how you gotta look at it, man. But yeah, a woman's supposed to be bad. But oh yeah, read the scripture out.
It says,
No, not that one. That one.
the beauty of a woman cheers the countenance, and a man loveth nothing better.
Right, because the woman was made for the man.
Yeah.
Right? That's why everything they do is for the man. They put on certain things for the man. They do their hair certain. They want attention. Everything a woman does is to gain attention from the man. Their whole world revolves around a man, but they ain't gonna tell you that. They ain't gonna tell you that, man. You know? But it's true. It's true.
It's like when you go to the gym. The reason why they wear skimpy ass clothes.
Damn.
Showing their Gucci, showing their ass,
Damn.
showing their titties.
Yeah.
They know they're not supposed to be like that. That's why they're all fucking, what is it? You know, they're on edge. You know? They're all on edge.
Crazy, man.
Walk up to them, try to talk to them, they got an attitude and shit.
They want the attention, right? But then they don't want the men to talk to them.
Bro, I see, man, there's some female I signed trying to talk to me, then we spoke about. They talk to like a bunch of different men around the gym. Wow, that's the gym thought. Probably fuck each and every one of those men. You know?
At least fucking one of them.
She knows she's not supposed to be like that. They do it anyway, so they don't got attention.
And they do the same thing when they go to clubs and bars. That's why they'll always be chaperoned by a damn sucker, right? Whether it's their friend, their cousin, or brother, or whatever. And he's over there to protect them. Why? Because they're wearing skimpy skirts and shit like that, showing everything, and they don't want the wrong attention.
Wrong attention. That's wrong.
But a wrong attention is a man that they're not attracted to talking to him. Well, let it be somebody that they want.
Yeah.
They're gonna give up the draws, man.
Yep.
So fuck these women, man. They're all full of games. Huh? Traps. Snares. That's why a lot of gangs or a lot of men will use women to trap men up. They'll set you up. Women will set you up.
They show you that also a woman set men up under the wrong type.
Because they know that men are weak for that. What's in between a woman's legs? So you gotta be strong out here, man. Go ahead.
Verse 23. If there be kindness, meekness, and comfort in her tongue, then is not her husband like other men.
You see? Read that again, bro. That's what a woman's supposed to do.
Yeah.
You know, and you can go home and read this to your woman. She don't give a goddamn.
Nope.
She ain't gonna look at that and aspire to be like that. No. She gonna go according to her emotions.
There's a scripture that said
Quiet.
no virtuous woman's envied by the
That's in Sirach.
yeah, Sirach. Virtuous
By a
woman.
harlot.
Yeah. Basically, I forgot how.
And the scripture said a loving and quiet woman is a gift from the Most High.
Yeah.
A loving and quiet. Shut the fuck up. Well, read that again, huh?
Verse 23. If there be kindness, meekness, and comfort.
Look, kindness. A woman's supposed to be kind. She's supposed to be meek. What else, bro?
And comfort and comfort.
She's supposed to bring comfort to that man.
Yeah.
Now, if you got a woman that brings kindness to you, and she's meek, and she comforts you, go ahead.
And her tongue then is not her husband like other men.
Right?
He that getteth a wife getteth a possession.
Right, because that's other men are not getting that.
Yeah.
That's gonna boost that man's spirit
Yeah.
to face every day, man.
Yeah.
That's gonna give that man a little more pep in his step. Because he's getting something that no one else is getting, man. He's getting a spirit uplifted. He can have a hard ass day, but his woman gonna have the right words for him. You know? She gonna comfort his mind, like, nah, baby, everything gonna be good. Don't worry, man. Remember this, remember that? You know, like, yeah, you're right. You know? She gonna be meek, she gonna be quiet, and her doing that, you know, she gonna do what the fuck she's supposed to do. She gonna have a meal ready, house gonna be clean, kids gonna be in order. You know?
No argument.
Oh, she ain't gonna argue. Read it again.
That's why they say that saying, she's for the streets. You know, because everybody's an adder. Everybody has access to that world.
Which puts demons on her ass. Read it again, Hawk.
If there be kindness, meekness, and comfort in her tongue.
In her tongue. So she ain't gonna be arguing with him. She has meekness in her tongue. She gonna know when not to speak.
And that's what makes her much better compared to a woman that's beautiful but don't have those traits. You know? So what makes a beautiful woman better if she has these traits that we are reading? Because beauty is vain. This woman has no character. You know? She has no good morals. She don't know how to properly serve a man. She just thinks she can keep a man off her looks. When he looks fades away, but character doesn't. Okay? So it says, he that getteth the wife getteth the possession, a help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest.
That's if she is what the prior verse said, man. She's bringing that to her husband. But, hey, these women today, man, hell no, man. They're gonna have all the wrong words for you, man. Huh? Pillars of stress, man.
Literally takes all of that in order for you want to keep a wife up. Not just what's between her legs, man. That's one of the first things that goes to waste. Having sex with a woman, third, fourth time you got it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. Maybe the second time. After the second time I'm popping a woman, it's like, all right, man. Ain't nothing gonna change. The fuck gonna change? You know, you going into the second one off the excitement of the first time. But it ain't like that the third time. Hell nah, you already done did it. You know, after you wear shoes a couple times, it's all right, man. You already broken in. See, but a woman cannot understand the mind of a man. But a man can understand the mind of a woman. Go ahead, bro. We're gonna go back to the edges.
So Proverbs 11:22, as a jewel of gold in a swine's snout, so is a fair woman which is without discretion.
Beautiful, bro. And that's all you get these days. Beautiful jewel in the snout of a nasty ass pig, man. You know, it's a beautiful jewel, but look where it's at. It's the side of a damn pig's nose, man. That's disgusting.
Look up that word discretion. Etymology online. It's the ability to perceive and understand
Woo! Get that scripture where it says a mind well instructed. It's Sirach.
Moral discernment. The
I
ability
think-
to distinguish right from wrong.
I think that it says joy, joy for a man and a woman to agree together.
I got it.
It's nothing better than a mind well instructed. Go ahead.
Sirach 26 and 13. The grace of a wife delighteth her husband, and her discretion will fatten his bones. A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord.
A silent and loving woman. A silent and loving woman is a what?
It's a gift from the Lord, gift of the Lord, and there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed.
A mind well instructed. Whose mind gonna be instructed? The woman's mind gonna be instructed by the man. That's how you do it, man. Not a woman, not a man being instructed by his fucking woman. What the fuck does a woman know, man? Like I told my woman, yeah, you smart for a woman. You smart for a woman. You're not smarter than a man. Men think on a whole nother higher level than a goddamn woman. You know, but you tell a woman that, she get offended.
Women react to think emotions.
They don't have logic, bro. So yeah, I gotta only compare you to other women. Yeah, you smart, bro. Compared to these dumbass bitches out here. But you ain't smarter than me, bitch.
Yeah. These women out here,
You know?
discernment. They don't have the ability to understand who a woman is supposed to be.
They don't even see things that you see. You could be walking down the street, you don't see what I see, man.
Yeah.
I see, feel everything. You in a whole nother fucking world, cause you with me. You know? Just like a male lion and a female lion, it's a whole other ball game. A male lion will put his life on the line.
Right.
Female lion got the male lion. Who the male lion got? You know? If male lion come, what the fuck a female lion gonna do? She gonna cower down. She gonna humble herself down. A male lion, he gonna go up toe to toe with that lion, man. And we gonna see who the biggest and baddest is. Go ahead.
I got a piece of
Yep.
Proverbs 31 and 30. Favor is deceitful and beauty is vain.
Yep.
But a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised.
Right. Beauty, a woman's only beautiful for what? 20, 30 years out of her life.
Yeah.
You gonna get in your teens, you're gonna develop, and that's gonna ride you all the way to your what, mid-30s?
Well,
Your 40s if you're lucky, but who wants you in your 40s, man? That's why I always talk about a wall. A woman hitting a wall. You know, a woman will hit a wall. Men get better with time.
Yeah.
Women only have a certain window where they can have children, where they're desirable. But a man, nah, a man can have seeds his whole life. A man, you know, he's gonna have his looks. You know, he might not have the muscles and all that, but you know, a man gonna make it do what it do. We don't put on makeup and all this other shit.
Yeah.
Try to hide who we are, man.
Yeah.
We know how to work with what we have, man.
Yeah.
All right? Unlike you fucking women, you gotta hide behind all this other shit. Because really, you whack as hell, man. Go ahead.
Hey, if a man got a big nose, he look at his nose for
He
a
got a
minute.
big nose, man.
It's like, shit, I got a big nose.
Like Biggie said, man, black, fat, ugly as ever, man. However, he said, however, motherfucker, coochie down to the socks. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it.
Man solves problems, man.
You know what I'm
Man finds a way
saying?
to deal with a situation.
Exactly.
Get the best out of that situation. He deals with it.
Yeah, man, a woman can walk an hour in a man's shoes. An hour. You can't walk an hour, man. Because we live in reality. You know, you woman, you ugly as shit, but you gonna put on makeup, a wig, you know?
Then talk like you snatched. Don't snatch.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. Go ahead, bro.
It says charm is deceptive and beauty does not last.
Yeah, beauty does not, is that the NLT?
Yes.
Beauty does not last.
Proverbs 31 and 30.
Right, and what beauty is associated with women.
Yeah.
They don't last. But they get caught, when they're young, they get caught up in the attention that they're getting. You know, yeah, you know, it's easy to look good when you're young.
Oh, yeah.
You ain't even gotta worry about your weight when you're young.
Exactly.
But let the late 20s and early 30s start coming in. Now your metabolism's slowing up. Now your body's changing. You put on a little weight.
Hey, just like Kerry Washington said in that movie with Chris Rock,
Down to earth.
I think I love my wife.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about down to earth.
Now she was like, we the old bitches in the club now.
Yep.
Y'all the old bitches in the club.
And the old bitch is in her mid-30s. That's her old bitch.
Yeah.
38, a 38-year-old woman? Come on, ain't nobody want no 38-year-old woman. Maybe a 50-year-old man. You know, but 38, nobody even looking at you no more. Unless you like Maya or somebody, Maya or Shanti or somebody.
You got some,
Right.
you got some good looking 30s. Yeah, the ones that want to actually work out and maintain.
Yeah.
You know, they're only.
Like I said, like a Maya or a Shanti, you know?
These women don't want to do that.
But the average woman is not looking good at 38.
Yeah.
Fucking, especially the Latin one. Latin woman eat all them goddamn burritos and all that shit. Y'all fat, y'all got that damn gordito. What's that shit called? A fupa?
Yeah.
All these bitches got that fupa. Come on, man. Fuck out of here, man.
Men age like fine wine.
Yeah, women age like milk. You spoiled, man. You know, but hey, continue to put on your wigs and your dumbass makeup. Continue to bounce from dick to dick, because that's another thing, that's another part of it. You got more mileage on you as you age.
And, you know, I've been seeing recently how to but saying that a woman, a man's sperm changes a woman's whole faction. And I was thinking, why? Why is that? Because when a man and woman come together, they become one flesh.
That's how a woman is able to pick up on things about you. Once you put your sperm in there, it's like your sperm is like an antenna to her. You know, with your DNA becomes inside of her.
Stays there forever.
It stays there.
That's why women get that cottage cheese cellulite. Right?
Yep. That's why they have so many personalities.
Personality disorders.
You know, they switch up and mood change just in an instant. You know.
Yeah. Just going back to the topic. That's why we need that salvation.
Well,
we get things up out of here, man.
And when we're in the kingdom, man, our women gonna be the only. We gonna be the only men that they've been with, man.
Yeah.
You know.
for an eternity. Think about that. Think about that.
There's gonna be no whores of Israel, man.
None.
And guess what? You other nations, you ain't gonna be able to be whores either.
Exactly.
Okay? You get with a man, that's your man.
Yep. You get caught doing adultery,
Off with your fucking head.
it is.
Because adultery gonna be against the law.
Yeah, there it is.
Whoredom is gonna be against the law.
Yep.
Yeah, they're gonna have a desire for a husband.
Right.
And for that one man. They're gonna actually want that. This time, you tell a woman this time, hey, you're only supposed to have one husband, one man your entire life.
She gonna say, well, you gonna only have one woman. Nah, men and women are not equal. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Yeah, exactly. You go somewhere with that. Because we're able to have multiple. Like we got sex with 3 women in one day.
Yeah.
You know? You let you have sex with 3 men in one day, your ass gonna end up pregnant and not know who the baby father is, man.
Yeah.
And the memorial.
Yeah, man.
Hey, you can have a man that gets pregnant in an island full of women.
Yeah.
Or a planet full of women.
A woman is limited in her eggs. Once she hits in her 30s, her eggs just disappear.
I think there's a law that says that women above 60. Past 60.
What about it?
She can't,
You can't do shit at 60, bro. I mean, but women start going through menopause in their early 50s, man. They're going through all type of changes, man.
Start losing her eggs in her 30s.
Yeah, exactly. But let's finish that in edges, bro.
Back in 1 Exodus, chapter 4, verse 19. Letting all those things go, who did not gate, and even with open mouth, fixed their eyes fast on her. Have not all men more desire unto her than unto silver and gold, or any goodly thing whatsoever.
So that shows you that men always lost their shit over women. They're always desired women, man. So what's up with all this weird ass gender and all this weird old shit happening today, man? A men's supposed to desire a woman. Go ahead.
Verse 20, a man leaveth his own father that brought him up in his own country, and cleaveth unto his wife.
Facts. Like when was it Isaac? When he met Rebecca, I think her name was. Because his mom had died, and that comforted him when he got his wife.
Yeah.
You know? Go ahead.
It says he's
Read kind of louder, bro.
Yeah, this is 21. He sticketh not to spend his life with his wife, and remembereth neither father, nor mother, nor country. By this also,
Right, because he builds his own family now.
Yeah.
He leaves off from his mother and father, and he starts his own family. You know?
Shai said, man, leaving his father and his mother to keep it on to his wife.
Yeah, man. He starts his own family. Now it's about his family. Now he's training his seeds. Go ahead.
by this also ye must know that women have dominion over you. Do ye not labor and toil, give, bring all to the women?
Right, and that's how this world is now.
Yeah, how many countless times like have men not cut their wives cheating? They say, I did everything for you. All these things, I worked 2 jobs just to make sure that you have food in your bed, a roof over your head, clothes on your back. You do this to me, you know?
Or they could be away in the military,
Yeah.
paying all the bills. She back there getting her blood, her back blown out, sucking around. What's it? Dead presidents.
Yeah.
That was that movie, you know.
Jarhead.
Jarhead.
Shit. Yeah, he got reported. His neighbor.
God damn, neighbor, all his woman guts, man. This shit is wicked, man.
Yeah, if you're in the military, why even have a wife, man?
But guess what? You got women in the military, and they getting blown out by the military men.
But you got to separate yourself from this world, man.
Yep.
It's polluted, it can destroy you. You know, if you're in this truth, man, hey, if you want to get your wife, whatever, but you don't have to do all that, man.
Yeah.
Separate yourself from this world.
It's better not to have a woman. Like now I understand what Paul said. You know, he'd rather you be like him, not have a woman. But, you know, a woman is, nothing but hell comes with having a woman. Nothing but hell comes with we're the Israelites, mama. We're the Israelites.
You get too attached to this woman, like the Apostle said, you know. You get too close to your woman.
Like she want to give me her number, man. Go ahead and give it to me, girl. Hey, if that's true, let it be. I ain't tripping, bro. Nah, that's all I buy you right there.
Yeah, I see what I'm riding.
That's more your type, huh? She looks like a Benjamin anyway.
Hey, there's a lot of them passing by today, bro. A lot of them passing by today.
Is that long as she can cook? It look like she eat a whole lot, goddammit.
Whole lot of Donald cook.
Yeah. You got the dreadlocks for you, huh?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He says,
That's funny as fuck. Go ahead, bro.
It says, verse 23, Yea, a man taketh the sword and goeth his way to rob and to steal, to sell upon the sea and upon rivers, and looketh upon a lion and goeth in the darkness. And when he hath stolen and spoiled and robbed, he bringeth to his love.
Right?
Wherefore a man loveth his wife better than father or mother.
Right, and I remember Mark saying way back in the day, men love women, women don't love men.
right, exactly.
Men love women, women do not love men. A woman can love you one day and hate you the next. Fickle.
Yeah.
Women like you for what you bring to them.
Right.
Things
It's
that you
conditional
give them.
love.
It's conditional love.
Not unconditional, it's
Men have
conditional.
unconditional
Yeah.
love.
Yeah.
Okay?
The Lord wired women cold.
Oh,
Women are cold, man.
okay. You could have not done anything to a woman. She just had one thought in her head about you, and that's it. It's over.
She got a bad dream about you.
Yeah.
You know? That's why Kanye West song.
Right.
Why you gotta be so heartless? Women are heartless, man. Heartless. They don't give a fuck. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 26, Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women.
Right, run out of their mind, man. Losing it over a fucking woman. You got some men, they'll lose a woman and they'll kill themselves. You know?
When I was like 15, my uncle's best friend, he killed himself because he couldn't keep dating this Chinese lady, Chinese girl. Mother and father found out she was black, made her stop dating him, and he killed himself.
That means he was in love with that bitch.
The hell with that?
You can still work around it.
Not in his mind. His mind couldn't. I mean, how many R&B songs are like that, man? I can't breathe without you and shit like that.
There's a part for
Come
a
on,
reason,
man.
bro. That part is for a reason.
You said what?
There's a part for a reason.
A part? What you mean?
Parts. There's parts.
Parts?
Got parts.
Parts?
A part to go to. That's what I have to do. I told this woman in the pasta and like, shoot out to. Southern Kingdom, so like, always have to meet at the park.
I mean, if the bitch like you, she gonna keep seeing you. Regardless of where her father talking about. But, I guess that was back then. That was a different time. So, there was no cell phones or nothing like that. So, dude felt hopeless, man. He said, fuck my life. Gave it up. Now, I best believe she's bouncing on somebody's dick.
Oh yeah, happy in him.
You know what I'm saying? Right after your ass dead. She bounced on somebody's dick.
My brothers?
Yeah, that's what people don't realize. I see this one skit on like You're in Heaven because the names were making fun of you because you killed yourself over a bitch.
Just imagine that. Yeah. Arguing over a bitch.
And she's lying with somebody else, bro.
You know?
She ain't gonna be loyal to you.
That's a cold demon to have on you.
You're not gonna have no Judith, okay?
That's a cold demon to have when you kill yourself. Now you before the Heavenly Father and the Son. Over a woman. When do you ever hear of a woman killing herself over a man? You don't hear about that.
That's a good point. I never
Hear about that. They don't give a fuck, bro.
That's what it says. You're not that script to a woman.
See, but it's harder for a man to get a woman. It's easy for a woman to get a man.
Easy.
It's hard for a man to get a woman. Men don't get attention like women do. So that's why when a woman gives them attention, they lose their fucking mind. Don't let her be pretty. He really gonna be all into it. But then she take her love from him. Oh, he loses. Because she becomes his whole world. You can't make your woman your whole world. Hell no. You gotta be on your thing, do your thing, and then she get a little funk toy on the side.
Right.
That's how you gotta treat it. You can't be all about no fucking woman. Hell no. Woman is shady. They'll fuck your best friend. They'll fuck your daddy.
They lie to you about it.
You know what I'm saying?
You'll go catch her and shit. You be hiding in the closet.
Yep.
She was still probably play it off like ain't nobody there. Like, I'm here for you, baby. I'm watching TikTok like that.
Women are cold, man. They don't give a fuck.
That's that scripture that says she wipeth her mouth. You know?
Like Doja's woman.
Yeah.
Liars, man.
You know, like she ain't did, I ain't did nothing.
Yeah.
You know?
I got something. So real quick. It's Ecclesiastes Sirach 19:2. Wine and women make men of understanding to fall away. He that cleaveth to harlots will become impudent.
See?
The point is men in this truth, man. Now, all the way. We witnessed that.
Over
Over
women.
women.
Yeah, over a woman? You giving up your salvation for a fucking woman that already slept with men before you?
Yeah. A lot of men.
Come on, man.
I know that one cat.
I'm thinking of a few dudes right now.
I got a quick one. This is Sirach, Ecclesiastes 25 and 21. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman and desire her not for pleasure.
Yeah, man. You gotta, like Skip say, give yourself now over to a light woman. You can't desire her just for pleasure, man. That's like a one-night stand type of thing. But if she really your woman, she gotta have some quality to it.
Yeah.
She gotta be willing to clean up, cook, be a mother. You know, if she ain't got none of that, then what the fuck is the point of you being with her, man?
Yeah.
She gotta know how to respect you. She got to allow her to follow your lead. If she can't do none of that, there ain't no point in you being with her ass.
Oh shit, I seen a guy on the internet marrying this woman. Right, the preacher, he was getting saying the vows. He got down to the part obey, and she wouldn't say nothing, bro. She wouldn't repeat it. She would not repeat it. Okay? It would have been over right then for me. It would have been over.
It reminds me of one thing about when they were taking his wedding vows. He said for richer or for poor, and she couldn't repeat that. She was like, what?
What do you mean for poor?
Damn.
Richer, yeah, but poor.
God damn.
Yeah, see, that's how you know a woman really is about you. When you're catching hell, when you're to your lowest, she's there to comfort you. You don't need. You don't got many women like that.
Women are not made like that no more, bro. They're not down for it, bro. They're not down for you, man.
Right.
They down for them.
Esau has put them on such a high pedestal. They think that they are so far above you that anything that happens that they gonna still be on top. They're gonna still remain on top. Okay, while the world is falling down around them, they think they're gonna stay on top. Okay, they got a rude awakening coming. Okay, because the scripture says that the vintage shall not come. Okay, all these little things, all these little goodies you're getting right now, that's going to be over in a minute. And then no man is going to be able to save you like the lady that got hit in the head with the brick. And all the men were standing around, and now you got people talking about the men. No! This is what you want.
Yeah, what'd you do to that man to make him hit you with a brick?
Exactly.
Because men don't even do shit like that, bro.
Exactly.
Unless you try to hit him.
Embarrassing.
He had to protect himself. And he decided to grab a brick. What the fuck you gonna do? You didn't do nothing. You want to talk about a man. I thought you was an independent woman.
Right.
Why can't you protect yourself?
She was saying that she don't need a man.
Exactly. But you asking men to help you.
Right. I got all these men around me. None of them, they were just standing there.
Now
None
you
of
got
them
it.
no help.
She said she needs to say
What's she say?
Specify.
black man.
Oh.
Yeah. More than likely.
No, that's what she said. All these black men are not around me.
Right, but I'm saying, like, in their mind, they're like, nah, you got it. But they seen already, they already peeped that you a foul bitch. Nobody coming and arrest you no foul ass bitch.
And like a lot of men been saying, which is true, why risk your freedom and life for a woman that's not even yours and have no business with you, know? Just a random
You
bride.
ain't giving them pussy, man.
Hey, then she shall see it. Who said to me, where is thy power? So when we see her trotting down like the mire of the street,
We about
okay?
to see a lot of bitches like that. We about to see a lot of you bitches with swollen faces, broken jaws, broken nose.
Eyelash
You don't know how
on
to talk to a man. I always tell my woman, the main thing with a man is respect, man.
That's it.
Once you cross that fucking line, you liable to die, man. You liable to get your ass whooped. Because that's the world that we live in. We don't live in that world where you can do any fucking thing and nothing gonna happen to you. Nah, men know that if you talk to a man disrespectfully, he's liable to die, liable to get his ass whooped.
Liable to violence.
You know?
That's why every man has that low level underlying respect for one another.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
bro. Off back.
Men can get violent. You know?
Easy work. Quick.
You can disrespect a man out of the blue. You don't know you don't know the outcome of that.
Right. So the first thing is respect. And these women don't have no respect for me. They don't have no respect.
Yeah.
Well, let's finish the edges, man. Damn, bro. You didn't finish it, bro. Don't do that.
First Ezra.
You gotta hold that boy, even if you're holding it for 20 minutes. Hold that boy. Oh, you ain't learned yet? Nah, we good, bro. We got 4 minutes.
First Ezra 4:26. Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women
Right?
and become servants for their sakes.
That was the whole point of it. Because now women are looking for men to cook for them, clean for them, whatever way they can benefit them. When you was created for the man, how can you benefit a man? Not the other way around. The fuck? Go ahead.
It says, many also have perished, have erred and sinned for women.
Right, that's it, bro. That's why you got a lot of niggas in jail, dead, going off all over women. Niggas going off over some box. You over here committing adultery.
A dirty box.
Over some box.
That's right.
Bro, that's like a fisherman catching one fish and then wrapping it up and go home. Like, there's so many fishes out here, you know? Move on. Didn't know.
Or a fisherman trying to rob another man of his fish. Like, damn, G, go get your own fish, man. Damn.
Yeah, you got. It's like in this world you have multiple fishermen fighting over one fish.
Yeah, man.
A group of fishes.
That's why they had that app. POF.
Yeah, plenty of fishes, right?
Plenty of fish. Which I advise brothers, don't go on that app. It's Trannyville, man. Now, back like 10 years ago, or 13 years ago? Huh? Oh, shit.
But yeah, there's more women on the planet than men. That's why most I set it up. So
Right.
it wouldn't be a difference.
Right.
So it wouldn't be fighting with women, killing them. Well, get your own bitch, man.
That's right, man.
Yeah. Let's score women. Let's get that Isaiah 32 and 9. We'll put it on that.
Your own portion of cornbread.
Right, there's more fish than fishermen, right?
Yeah.
There's more fish than fishermen, so there you go.
There you go.
There's plenty of fish for every fucking body.
Yeah.
Get your own, you heard?
So the book of Isaiah 32, 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease.
A lot of you women are at ease right now.
Yep.
Somebody said women shall be faster, man. You got women ruling over men. You got social media. You know, bitches getting hit up every angle. You got average woman got celebrities hitting them up. That's why dating game. That's why they always say it's all rigged right now, man. These women are at ease, getting everything you want. Money. Start an OnlyFans account.
Yeah.
Money.
They
Any
get
bitch.
flown out, bro, around the
Flown out.
world.
Oh, yeah.
Average bitch start an OnlyFans account, just taking pictures of her feet, making $10,000 a month. Women are at ease right now.
Bitch only 21.
Right.
18, bitches 18.
18, getting paid out the money.
Instagram.
Men don't even see that type of money ever.
And not even people work your ass off, be in construction. Just laborer's job, you're making enough money.
Don't let it, man, go ahead.
And that's the setup, though. That's how the Lord set them up. Because the higher you rise, the harder you gonna fall.
Yeah, when that discomfort comes, it's gonna be hard to deal with.
Yeah.
But we do not know how to handle this something.
Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech.
Give ear to the Most High speech, man. YAHAWASHI God's words are coming through his prophets, man. It's gonna come a time of Jacob's trouble, man. Women are gonna get raped out here, man. The children are gonna die out here, man.
Or you're gonna get a brick to your face. Or a bullet to your face. Or a feet to your face. Or a bat to your face. Or a machete to your face. Or a gun, the butt of a gun to your face. You know what I mean? It's gonna get nasty, man. It's gonna get nasty, man. Ain't nobody gonna help you either, man. Just like those, just like those men didn't help that woman. These men ain't in that spirit of helping you. Help you for what? What are they gonna benefit? You ain't gonna give them no pussy.
You don't need no man.
You don't need no man, right? You got it.
You got
Put on your big girl panties. You got it. Hey, ain't gonna be no hospitals either. Ain't nobody gonna be able to heal your ass.
Ain't gonna be no laundry mess to wash your panties.
Ain't gonna be no tampons to get that nasty ass blood off you either.
Shit,
Or
you
pads.
got girls saying free bleeding. Doing free bleeding.
What's that?
When they're on the period, they don't do nothing. Run the tampon.
Some foul bitches.
Let that shit leak out.
Oh, they some foul ass bitches.
And that's kill my girl. Eat my girl. So of course,
Verse 10. Many days and years shall you be troubled, careless women. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come.
Days and years you're gonna be troubled out here, man. The time of trouble is coming, man. I'm telling you. You're gonna walk around with tight ass pants on, you know, being disrespectful. Alright.
Tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones. strip you, make you bare, and burn sackcloth before your loins.
Humble your ass down.
Humble, yeah, strong, you know. So hey, that's like God judgment for you, man. Shit. Yeah, you know, we need salvation out here, man.
Yeah, bro.
We're still talking, hey. We want to go in that wisdom of Solomon, but it is what it is. I got to close the scripture.
That was it?
Spirit, man. Hey. Another day of fighting demons, man. Another day doing work. Hey, we out. You know, all praises to Yahawah.
YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, RAWCHAA QADASH, RAWCHAA YAHAWAH, RAWCHAA WSHI.
All praises to Yahawah.
Right.
And there was the apostle of those who bring no stone that taught his word. These salutations to those across the planet, man. Pushing this truth, man. So that
Right.
the elect wake up, so that the destruction will come. That show.
Shalom.